right. We are live. Welcome back to Tabletop, Bob. Welcome to Blood Lament, a Dungeons & Dragons 5e adventure from the mind of ESPER the Bard. Welcome back to all the players. How is it going, everybody?
Great. Pretty well.
Owen.
Yeah.
How
you doing?
Doing great. Doing great. If I
Nice hat.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. This
Looks
whole thing.
warm.
Obviously it's getting very close to the holidays. Christmas coming up. It is the what is it today? The 22nd? Wow. So this is probably going to be the last stream that I have on the channel before Christmas for sure, and maybe only one more the rest of the year. So I figured I totally forgot with all the things going on in real life, and also also with our Rime of the Frostmaiden finale, which was last night. I just had no time to even think about this. I didn't do any sort of like holiday or festive adventure this year. So this is it. Blood Lament, everyone. Right in time for Christmas.
Oh, blood is red, like Father Christmas. Maybe blood soaked.
And the dogs we fought oozed green slime.
Ah,
Festive.
Very festive. You're right. So it's red and green. It's very festive, and that's
blood and ooze.
Blood and ooze. Yep. So
Great. Happy holidays.
thank you. Thank you.
Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you at the new year.
This is the Tabletop Bob holiday special. Oh, yeah. I just noticed all of our player names are swapped around the wrong way, so I'm going to fix that. But why don't we introduce our characters? That way I could fix that. And welcome to everyone here in the chat. Welcome to YouTube chat, Twitch chat. This is my creative space for Dungeons & Dragons. If you're new to the channel, I do suggest you subscribe on YouTube and follow on Twitch. And you can check out all my playlists. In fact, I left the Icewind Dale Rime of the Frostmaiden finale down below as well, along with all the other links that we'll talk about, especially the ones for Esper the Bard, and where you can find this adventure and his book, Esper's Emporium. So let's do that. We'll introduce the characters. Luckily, Stefano is in the right spot. Stefano, tell us who you're playing.
Hey, everyone. I am playing Teepo, the Swarmkeeper Ranger, and I am using the new Ichorite class from the Esper's book. And I am also alive in this campaign.
That's important, to be honest with you. Not that there's any spoilers or any sort of animosity from anything that might have happened in the last 24 hours. But anyway,
I didn't say it.
No one did. In fact, no one did. And I think we should be good on the Zoom screens now. Yep, perfect. Okay. All right. Let's jump over to Michelle.
Oh, hello, everybody. I'm Michelle. I am playing Morpheus, the Loxodon Cleric. And I am specifically a cleric of the Majesty domain. That's from Esper's work. And as part of that, I get a celestial servant by the name of Neo. And also just a quick side note, if any of you know the characters who I am named after, today, the 22nd of December, is the day that the fourth Matrix movie is coming out. Ooh.
That's right. That's
So
right.
go watch
right.
it if you
have.
can.
You haven't seen it yet, then I assume.
No, I didn't want to have the temptation of spoilers during this session.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna watch it afterwards.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
And then we jump over to Nate.
Oh, howdy, folks. I am a barbarian, Path of the Rever, a very simple fella, and I'm playing a swamp dwarf from Esper's. Pretty cool new class. With and Ugg has his little friends, as he calls his fun guy.
Yes, that's right. You have these fungal growths all over you, and you can use them and call upon them when you need to.
Yeah, pretty cool. I think I started the Fey lamp when we entered the dungeon.
Right, that's right.
So there we go.
Head over to John. John, who are we playing today?
I am playing Adrastos Talisi, which is a new class out of Esper's Emporium of Esoterica, the Paragon. I'm also playing Myth of the Hero, is like the subclass of that. A lot of new abilities with this class. I get wonders instead of magic, so I'm looking forward to showcasing some of those cool new things this evening.
Nice. And also playing a Paragon, Andrew.
So I'm also playing the Paragon class, the new class from ESPER the Bard. Mine is Path of the Sovereign, so it's a different path, and his abilities more a kind of boost in the group, lead in the group. And he also has a companion, a devoted servant, Bentley, the half-orc, to help him out. So
Yes,
I'll be playing
and
both
Bentley,
of those characters.
he's very chatty, last I remember, correct?
He is, yes, he likes to pipe up. He's a big fan of Prince Fantace, Path of the Sovereign.
Yes,
He
he
just-
is.
He just loves him.
All right, so Andrew, I love Bentley, and I hope we hear more of him this session, as well as Neo. Neo just kind of came in, so the NPCs that you have were really shining towards the end of the last episode. And yes, I see in the chat. Yes, thank you, Esper. Thank you, Wayne. I have the faces mixed up. I had the adventure titled Part 1. I may have been partaking in the Yule Brew, as Wayne suggested, out of my Supernatural 20 cup. Look at that. There you go.
Hey,
We'll be
I'm
picking that
wearing the
game up
shirt.
soon. You are? Oh,
I
nice.
am. Woo.
We'll be
Go
picking
check
that
out
campaign up
Supernatural
soon.
20, folks. It's
Yeah.
a good time.
Yeah, we'll be picking that up soon in the new year, and stay tuned. Like I said, everything I've kind of described, Esper's stuff, all of my work down below in the description for you. So, as a bit of a recap, last time we played, the adventure takes place in this area or region called the Fertile Splay, and in the Fertile Splay, you travel to the Golden Palace, mainly because, Andrew, you were looking for a friend named... Oh, look at that. Roll20's glitching out there. You were looking for a friend that you had that has gone missing, Miramon, and Miramon was a servant of the Queen Aket of the Golden Palace. When you got there, you were tasked by the Queen to go and find him. He had traveled to Tarab'ir Palace, the religious center of the region, because he had gathered some information and found out that basically there was something going on here, some reason why Tarab'ir Palace had appeared seemingly cursed for the past, 15 to 20 years since the civil war that dominated this region. So that's where you're at. You went to Tarab'ir Palace, you snuck into their undercroft of their church, the palace, and that's where we left off. You entered in and you found some very unusual creatures, these ooze-type creatures that disguise themselves in the skin and flesh of the dogs that were located in the menagerie here. And that's where we picked up. So I'm going to switch over to our map screen. I'll move us over there too, and we'll pick it up right where we were, in this little kennel area. All right. Discuss. What would you like to do next?
Okay. Well, I know that we just had a big fight and a lot of my friends are in a bad way. So I'd like to go ahead and cast, I think... Can I cast Healing Word? Hold on, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
you could. We're out of combat, so there's no, obviously you're just doing whatever spells you would like to do.
Oh, nice. Okay, so then, here we go. I'm gonna cast Healing Word on, whatchamacallit, Adrastos?
Yep, so roll your d4. Or did you already? I didn't see it.
You rolled it.
Yes. Yeah, I know how to use Roll20!
Nice.
Sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna heal Adrastos up a little bit. And then I'm gonna do one of these. Get a cure wounds in there too.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
gonna heal Fantace. If I'm not mistaken, you're at 14 out of 27.
I am slightly hurt. I can carry on. You should heal the others.
Oh.
Who
Morpheus,
needs healing?
Don't worry about me. I will take care of myself.
Ooh.
And I cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Whoa. You ranger, you.
All right. In that case, I'm casting all of my healing energy at Adrastos.
Okay. All right, so Adrastos, you get, it looks like 11 hit points back. Teepo
Sweet.
gains 10.
Yep.
And I'm not sure how injured Nate. How is Ugg doing?
Oh, it's fine.
I figured you'd say that.
He's
All right.
just petting his fungi.
Wait, does Ugg
tending
know?
to them.
Ugg knows how to use conjunctions. Ugg is. It's not just Ugg fine.
That's what he
Sorry,
said.
you're right, I misspoke. Ugg fine.
Fine, Ugg.
Yeah, the possessive really is tough. Or whatever. Conjunctions.
Prince
Oh,
Fantace,
I
I know that
said
you
right.
were interested in that door. I think Adrastos, you were as well. Why don't we gather around the door that they're near on the right-hand side of the map?
Ah.
Okay. So you see this door. It's similar to the doors you've seen entering the palace. It's a wooden door reinforced with iron. If you'd like to check it, I can give you more information. If you want to investigate it,
I investigate this door.
yeah, it seems like it is squarely locked. It would require a thieves' tool check, or if you want to force the door open, an athletics check.
Is anyone skilled with the art of thievery here?
I also cast guidance and give you an extra D4 for whoever tries to open.
Ha! Thievery is never my way, but my axe can fill it.
Yeah, Ugg will move over to here and kind of motion to the door. Ugg, rush?
UG. Rush the door. Good idea. I
Alright,
will
sweet.
move
gonna-
out of the way.
I'm going to
Come.
cast guidance on Ugg.
Oh,
Extra
yay.
D4.
All right, so I will use my Barbarian Rush as part of my Path of the Rever and run 10 feet, straight line. And this attack will do an additional D10.
So you're basically attacking the door.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so
That's-
you won't need guidance on this then if you're going to attack it, because you'll do damage to it, and it has stats for its damage and everything.
Ah, okay.
All right. If you wanted to like break the door down, that's a different.
Oh!
attack.
Oh, I don't know. My Barbarian Rush, I don't know if it could like logically be applied to me. I would like to break the door down, but I have like the special Rush ability, but I either deal 1d10 more, I can knock a target prone, or I can knock a target prone and shove them 10 feet.
How about you then? Can you imagine like you just like shove the door, break
10
it
feet
open?
and knock it prone.
Yeah, like, is that...
I would say I'll give you advantage on it,
Okay, great.
All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
and then Michelle can cast guidance. Then yes, go ahead, Morpheus.
Okay. So am I doing a strength check?
Athletics.
It would
Athletics.
be athletics if you're proficient in
weak.
athletics and you have
I
advantage
am.
on the roll.
Alrighty. Yep, coming your way. Thanks for clarifying. We'll go with a 16.
Good, and then you get the D4 from guidance.
Ah, right. As should have. Straight 4, so dirty 20.
Very nice. So you go to break open the door and you slam into it. The door does not open. Ugh, sad.
Fail.
Hey,
Wrong door.
Ugg, take a step back. And I take out my battle axe and with two hands swing at it.
Okay.
Ooh, a 25 to hit.
Oh, sorry. You don't need to roll to hit. You just need to give me your damage.
8 damage.
You barely make a dent in it. You feel like you could do this all day and the door would basically be standing there.
Mr. Fantace.
I do it one more time.
Perhaps you've chosen the wrong adventurers because they are incapable of breaking down a door.
No one has thieves' tools.
So
Perhaps
you
this
start
is
smashing
not
on
our
the
path.
door, right? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Fantace. Go ahead.
Perhaps this is not our path. Perhaps we should take one of these corridors instead.
I'll go take a look.
So you start smashing on the doors. You have this brief conversation as Adrastos tries to just, again, hack into the door frame. You don't really get much ground here, and after a few more swings, you kind of, with a huff and a puff, put your sword or axe, whatever you had, down. Battle axe. You put it down to the side. Seems like it's no use, and then you hear some sort of a, whether it's a, you can't determine off the top of your heads just hearing this without some sort of check, but you hear some sort of animal growl from deep inside the chamber here. It's low and guttural.
Through the door?
No, through the rest of the chamber here, to the left and north of you, to the east, to the west and north of you.
We've got company.
So, do I hear the growl much louder?
Yeah, so you hear it coming from the direction you're headed, yes.
I'll saunter back to the group and say,
good choice.
Master Fantace, the passage winds up and around, and there appears to be another creature. So, approach with caution.
Yes, let us approach.
All right, move your tokens. Is the marching order as it is here? Gotcha.
Oh, here, let me get up in front.
So yeah, I wouldn't mind not being in front.
I can attack in front of you, behind you, Ugh, so you should go.
Ugg's walking forward. He does have a 20-foot radius of revealing invisible creatures.
Sweet.
Are these more cells?
Yeah, I just kind of am glancing left and right into them as I go, not a deep inspection.
Yeah, you see more broken cages. The cages are in the same demolished state as the others to the south that you found the dogs in.
I look back at everyone and then step out and see.
It's already up here.
Oh. 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 I thought everyone was behind me.
Now I'm behind.
Okay. Prince, do you want lead?
Yes. You're doing so well, Eugene.
I love how you call him Yuji.
That's big smiles out of Ugg.
Man, we are really sauntering now.
So, Ugg, as you wind through the corridor that leads north, you see steps headed into a much larger area.
Indeed.
The massive room appears before you is an old temple. It looks like it was reconstructed as a menagerie with cages for larger beasts. There are several damaged spots, from ripped out chunks of masonry and destroyed doors to fragmented floor stones and shredded tapestries. The smell of this place is rank.
I make a face at Prince behind me, and Prince knows how I smell, so if I think it smells bad, yeah, it's probably pretty bad.
What sort of
smells.
foul creatures did they keep down here?
There are a couple of different features in this room. There are a couple of columns, supports in the room, in the middle of the room. As I said, there's pieces of masonry and rubble strewn about the floor. To the left, there seems to be a northern and a southern passageway west, and then you can see a door, similarly a reinforced door to your right.
Can I check for traps?
Sure. Give me a perception check.
Well, there's my nat 20 for the day.
You don't think that this door is trapped by any means, but it does look
I try
weaker.
the handle.
Well, let me explain a couple things. You may want to
Great.
hold for a sec. So you check the door, and it's similar to the one you saw before, wood reinforced with iron. This one, though, has sustained a great deal of damage. It's got a sliding bolt that locks the door from the outside, and that is currently engaged.
Ah. Do I hear anything from the other side?
With a perception check of 22, you hear perhaps soft footsteps on the stone floor behind it, and you also can perhaps hear the sound of a snort, like a from some sort of snout.
I turn to the group and sorry, the lock is on the outside, you said?
Correct.
Yeah. I turn to the group and I say, it seems that this leads into the room we could not get into. There is some sort of animal in there, but seemingly not as harmful as the ones we had come across prior. Should we investigate?
What do you mean?
I'd say
Not
leave
as
that
far.
alone. I've had enough of them animals.
Is that Bentley speaking?
Aye. Those fiends? I think you speak the truth, Bentley. But if you wish to open the door, we will support you.
Well, if the group thinks that we should leave it closed, then let's press on. And I start walking away from the door.
Okay, we have a mission here, and animals are not part of that mission. Let's move on.
Right, you're looking for Miramon.
Unless Miramon is some sort of shapeshifter, Prince Fantace.
Ugh, find more cages.
You do. In fact, these are quite large cages, Ugg. Like the prior cages and cells that you've seen, these doors here are also destroyed. The northwest cage is probably the biggest. Yeah, the northwest cage is the biggest. Yep.
Can I
Cage.
can I search them a bit more?
Yeah, what would you like to do?
I just want to see if there's any stuff in any of these rooms.
Sure.
Any
It looks
clues?
like a lot of us are there. Does everyone want to search it as well? Or we could do a group check rather than individuals, or you could pick somebody to do it.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Okay, give me a
Search.
group check here. Give me perceptions, the entire group.
Woo! At 20, there's mine for the day, Teepo.
I'm clearly disappeared.
2 and 15 for Bentley and Fantace.
15 for Ugg.
5 for Teepo.
Morpheus, you in this?
Yes, I got 2 numbers, and I'm not.
The first one. You
Oh,
rolled
'cause
with
it's
advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
when you do the character sheet, it ends up rolling 2 dice always, like it toggles advantage on. So you just take the first one, unless you have advantage or disadvantage, and you'll pick the better or worse in that case.
Right. I guess
an
I'll
8.
go with 8.
Yeah, an 8. Okay, good.
Mhm.
So I'm counting though. It looks like 4 checks that are success and 3 are failures. That's what I'm seeing here on the board. So that's going to be, or at least I think I see that number. I see 3 failures. So that means 4 successes or 7 NPCs. We could say the 24 is Neos. And that makes more sense. Yeah. Because I like to roll for him.
Actually, yeah. There's an 8, 5, and 2. I assume are failures.
Those are the
Then there's
failures.
a
The rest look
15, 21, and 15, which are successes. So it's 3 and 3. But I guess if we
We'll take
make
that
Neo
second
the
roll for
advantage.
Morpheus. Yeah, we'll take that
Yeah.
second roll for Morpheus. So you can tell that there are different types of animals in here. The one to the left was the biggest one. All right, so whatever animal's in here, it looks like it had fur. That's for sure. The smaller ones here were definitely, you can see the remains of hyenas. The other cages don't have any animal remains there.
How did the hyenas die?
Give me a nature check.
Yep. Well, 4.
I mean, it does look like they were perhaps killed for food. Hard to tell what might have done it to them.
There's no residual slime underneath.
Mm-mm.
All right.
No slime. No slime.
How decayed are the bodies? Have they been dead for a long time?
Not enough that they're still decomposing, like maybe weeks.
Okay, but it does look like weeks, not
It's not like
hours
a day, correct? Yeah. It's not like recent time frame.
Look, hyenas.
Since Neo had the higher perception roll, he's gonna step into the bigger cage with the fur on the ground and just inspect that fur. Do we recognize the fur?
Nature check.
Okay.
You might. No, you don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Look, there's fur on the ground. All right.
So Morpheus is Neo are checking the larger cage. It looks like a lot of the group's headed north.
Go north.
So as Ugg and Adrastos head north, the rest of the group follows. This tunnel, you can see, looks like it's taken some damage as well. It's sustained quite a bit of damage. It doesn't look like it's about to collapse, but it does look like it's been beaten up rather badly.
We heard
And-
any more growling as we have continued down this way?
So I'm going to actually stop everybody for a moment. Move your character tokens back to the stairs here.
Bug's back.
Most of the area here has been lit. This area, though, becomes increasingly darker. Do we have a light source?
I have a 20-foot radius of dim light.
Okay, so that dim light is emanating from you in the front,
Mhm.
which is going to be perfect, I think, for this description. Nice dim light description here. Yes, Stefano, to answer Teepo's question, you do hear that growly voice you heard before. It's clear and distinct as you approach this hallway. Is there anything you want to do before you continue all the way down the steps?
Oh, go.
Steel yourself, group. Battle is afoot.
Pull out a couple of weapons.
Open arm blade.
Open your arm blade? Gotcha.
Oh, yeah.
And tell the audience what that does. It's a new weapon from the book.
Oh, yeah. So it's a pretty sweet weapon from from ESPER's here, where when it is closed, it offers a +1 AC, and when it's open, it's able to be used as a weapon, but it takes an action to open or close it.
Gotcha. Gives a nice little bonus to the AC. So if you have it out, it's like always out. It's a nice thing. Kind of reminds me of like a buckler from the 3rd edition of the game, 3.5. You all remember that, right?
Yeah. I loved that when I was 6.
Nope.
Wow. It's not that old. Is it? Actually, it really is, actually.
I'm old, but
Came
I
out
only
in-
played 5th edition.
Yeah, I think it came out in 2000, so... Yeah.
I bet.
Okay.
9.
You were 9. All right. Wow. Okay. Let's begin. So you go down the stairs here. Ugg turns out his arm blade to the offensive position. And in a growly voice from the darkness ahead of you, you hear malformed words. You should not have come here. Another voice, twisted and pained, retorts. Do not look upon us! Do not look!
I will look up to the prince for guidance.
I'll stride forward.
I will
Okay.
keep it in step to protect.
You stride. Yeah, you keep in step with
And I-
him. You step into the chamber here,
Oh,
and
Bentley
from the
will come.
shadows steps a monstrous giant with 2 heads atop long necks. Inky tears drip from the empty eye sockets and stain its facial fur. It appears to be part human and part beast, with weasel-like aspects. It opens its twin mouths and extends long, forked tongues that each grasp a pair of eyeballs. And I've got some artwork here for you.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
My goodness.
Oh, man. Has anyone ever seen
Esper.
Willow? The movie Willow?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know the dragon from Willow?
yeah, I see that.
Oh my gosh. But like way scarier.
I hope this
I
isn't
feel like-
metagaming, but they might shoot beams out of their eyes.
No, I'm sure that's just the artist's interpretation.
Oh my gosh.
That is something.
Wow. Okay,
But-
Esper. I see you. I see you, Esper.
I don't have on hand the artist's name, but it's all in the book, the Esper's Emporium book, and this is one of the creatures from the bestiary in the main book, and it's been used here in the game again. So this is a creature, like I said, it's weasel-like, humanoid. It's large size. It towers over all of you, and yes, those forked tongues come out and eyeballs scan the room. We're gonna go into initiative here, so give me an initiative roll, please. Call
Let's
out once you
go.
roll.
Who rolls this?
You
We
roll
all-
it.
We all
Oh,
roll.
we're doing it that way.
I know, I do like initiative differently in every single game I play, so it doesn't, I just want to make things confusing for myself, so.
16 for Hug.
Can I? Is this initiative because it's going to imminently attack us,
Yes.
or is it just initiative?
Oh no, it's not gonna have any words with you. It's coming after you.
Oh,
Okay.
It sounded like it wanted to talk.
Yeah, it was.
It
sounded
spoke to you,
friendly.
yes, but it's not ready to have a conversation. All right, so Ugg, I got you at 16. Anybody else?
14.
14 for Adrastos.
So I got 18 on advantage, and I'm going to do Lordly Hand of Fate, which is a Paragon feature, and it's a special feature of the Sovereign. So on everybody's first round, we gain advantage on attack rolls and saving throws. So remember that for the first round, everybody.
Nice.
And I got
Yeah.
Fantace got 18, and I'm going to do Bentley right now.
I got a 21.
If I'm not mistaken, Bentley goes on your turn.
Oh, that's right, of course.
Hug like
Oh.
Prince.
I'm sorry, Andrew, you cut out. You said it's advantage on the first roll.
Advantage on your first turn for
Thank-
attacks and saving throws.
Perfect.
What did Teepo get, Stefano?
That's fine.
21.
Nice. Morpheus, I see 19.
Sorry, that was for Neo. Morpheus got a 9 because I forgot
Ah.
Neo goes next to.
19 to 9.
Yeah.
All right, great. And did I miss anybody? I think I got everybody right. All right, great.
Bob, is this a large?
It is large. It is large
gotcha.
size. Yep.
It looks very large. It looked possibly gargantuan. Just
The artwork.
it
Yeah.
was.
It counts as a large creature in the
Gotcha.
for its stats.
Alrighty.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna go with Teepo first.
All right.
Fantace is on deck.
I will step forward and I will throw a chakram at it. With advantage, right?
Yes, Andrew gave you that. Yeah. Wow.
It doesn't matter.
Do you have it still set?
It's
I just rolled two 20s.
He's all set. He's all set here.
All right. So
They're gonna
that's
hit.
a critical hit.
That'll hit.
I am also going to use I have an ability called Favored Foe where I can do an extra 1d4. I don't know if that's doubled though.
It should be. All the damage would be doubled on a critical
Okay.
hit.
It's kind of like a lesser hunter's mark.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to do 13 slashing
Mhm.
plus 11 from the swarm. And I mark this guy.
Yes, gotcha. So a total of 24.
Total of 24 plus, with the favored foe, an additional 4, so a total of 28.
Wow, what a great turn there. Okay. Anything else from Teepo?
I will just stand in front of Prince.
Fantace, you're up. Ugg on deck.
So this creature's definitely gonna attack us, right?
You get that sense that it's coming at you. You got the jump on it. Teepo got the jump.
5, 10. Fantace runs at it, shouting, "Behind me, everyone!"
Wow. Bold.
And he's going to attack it with his longsword. 16 to hit.
Okay, 16 to hit. Very nice.
You give everyone except for you advantage? Is that how it works?
Oh, I get advantage as well, yeah. Does that hit? I can roll again.
It does hit, but you should roll again anyway.
18.
You hit.
11 slashing damage.
Roll.
Nice.
He slashes into it, trying to turn it away from the party.
Gotcha. All right, so as a reaction, as you come up to it and slash with your longsword, it's going to give you a hollow gaze. You are cursed. You have disadvantage on your next saving throw.
Okay.
All right. It lasts for a minute until you make that saving throw. So if you don't end up making one, you're just gonna just keep it in mind. It could be going on for a while.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Oh, Bentley.
Yep,
Bentley's going to say, "Master, you are too brave."
I love Bentley here.
No, Bentley's going to attack.
Oh, and Nate, Esper's giving you a little bonus here. The arm blade always gives you the +1 AC as long as it's equipped. There isn't an offensive or defensive mode. It just takes an action to equip it if you didn't already have it out. So you had it out. So you're good to go.
I got 15.
Cool. I read that wrong. Thank you.
It's even better.
Yeah. Okay.
Does
Bentley got a
15
15?
hit? Mhm.
That does not hit.
So we need 16.
So I think you know, yeah. All right.
Your blessing of left-handing.
Blessing of Lothander.
Yeah, right.
Wrong game. All right, so the creature goes next. The creature is going to... Its eye rays are going to shoot out, as you saw in the picture. And it's going to choose, I think, yeah. Well, let's see what it gets first. It gets 2 rays here. I'm going to reroll one of these.
Did not see this coming.
When you can't roll a different number. Okay. All right, so let's see. Bentley. Bentley needs to give me a charisma saving throw.
Charisma.
A charisma saving throw.
Saving throws. Strength, Constitution. So charisma 1, 2 with advantage. Oh, 7.
Okay, so Bentley gets hit with this ray from one of the eyeballs, and Bentley looks to you, Fantace. You don't see the same Bentley you've been staring at, or that you've been looking at for the past however long he's been your squire
Faithful
here.
Bentley.
Yeah, he looks different. He has like a blank stare on his face. Bentley has to, on each of his turns, make an attack against a random creature, potentially even himself, moving up to its speed if necessary. And he does nothing else on his turn. Now he can repeat the saving throw at the end of his turns, but that'll come at the end of his future turns. So that's Bentley's thing, and I have a D8 roll ready here to determine who he's going to attack. So I'll tell you when it gets to his turn. Just remind me, okay? And for you...
Bentley would never do that, so I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, you'll see. And then you need to give me a Constitution saving throw, Fantace.
Got it. With disadvantage, but the advantage cancels it out, right?
Correct.
But you get advantage on the saving throw?
He cursed him, and his Paragon benefit that he gave to everyone is going to cancel it out.
20.
That's awesome.
Okay, great. So you are not going to suffer any of the extra ill effects, but you are going to take some damage here.
I think he's going to take 0. Andrew, do you have Aegis of Fortitude? It says Paragon class. Whenever you succeed in a con save, you take 0 instead of half.
Ooh.
Oh,
Is that something that's
Aegis.
only the hero for the entire
No,
class?
it's at least the way I coded it in here. It's just for the whole class.
That's just the hero.
Might
you
just be
should-
the
okay.
hero.
Let me double check. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, okay. Shucks. I'm trying.
It's a
Yeah,
good
it's
thing
just-
you have that.
Just
John.
me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Andrew, 22 poison damage as a toxic ray crashes right into you. You get 11 damage then because you made the saving throw.
Great.
All right.
Okay, I'm still up.
Okay. Oh yeah. You had 14, I think, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's the creature's turn. Now we go to Ugg and then Adrastos on deck.
Excellent. So you've all seen Ugg be pretty mild mannered, but at the attack of his fearless leader, a deep red rage, and again, kind of the green of the swamp, the red of the rage, Christmas colors, comes over him and says, "Ugh, no!" as he charges forward in a rush. Bonus action raging, and will swing away at this creature, and advantage with the arm blade. We're going to town. Oof!
Oh, no.
His anger has overtaken his logic, or his accuracy rather.
Yes, 8 does not hit.
He will not hit Simi with a 2 and a 4 on the d20s. All right, I think that's my turn.
I like how you also brought in the Christmas colors and everything again. This is going to basically be the D&D version of Die Hard as a Christmas movie. So
Perfect.
I think that's how we're gonna bring it in.
Full circle,
We're gonna bring it full circle here. All right, let's see who's next here. Adrastos, Morpheus on deck.
Cool. So I'm going to use some new features here. I'm going to run up a few feet. And while screaming, I'm going to use one of my wonders. First one I've used so far. This wonder is called Flaming Spears. Just put it in the chat there. Call upon the power of a mighty entity, a god, a great spirit, or a star of fate. Your thrown weapons ignite with spiritual energy. As an action, you make 2 ranged attacks using thrown weapons. You draw these weapons as part of an action. Do not suffer disadvantage. You do an extra 1d6 radiant or fire damage. So I'm dropping my shield, drawing 2, my battle axe and my spear, which was already out, and I'm going to attack with both.
Love it.
Let's go at advantage. My spear and my battle axe. Oh yeah, battle axe also gains the throne property as part of my class. Thank you, ESPER.
Nice.
that's
So
21
it looks
with
like
a spear and a 50.
it looks like the spear hits with a 21, but the battle axe just misses. What damage are you adding to it?
So the spear is going to do its normal damage plus 1d6 radiant. So roll 1d6.
Okay.
And I'm not done at that point.
You're
So
not
it's
done,
not-
or you are done at that point?
Not done. So that's 9 piercing, 4 radiant. And then I'm going to use Fell the Fallen, which is my bonus action, and I can use it with a thrown weapon. And because I'm within the short range, not the long range, I don't get disadvantage. So this is when I'm going to try to knock him prone. So he's going to make a strength contest check or athletics against me.
It's a contested check?
Correct.
Okay.
I'll put that in the chat as well. Using all the new features. Let's go. That's a 25 for me. With the advantage.
Wow. Very nice. That will work. Yeah, he rolled pretty high. He got a in total, trying to make sure I'm not missing any of the skills or anything in the box here, but a 22, and you said you got a 25?
Correct.
Gotcha.
So it's knocked prone. And I can do it on large creatures.
Yeah, I know that, yeah.
I'm just checking all my boxes
Yeah,
to make sure
I'm checking it as well. Yeah. All right,
all
so
brand new
couple
stuff.
things. So just to narrate this, you throw the flaming spear and the battle axe into the creature. The spear hitting, knocking it prone. However, you get a sense that radiant energy did not do all of its damage. Anything else from you? That was your bonus. Your fell the foe, which was all part of your action. And anything else from you? That's it, right?
That is it.
Okay. Nice. That was a big turn there. So the
Well
creature is
done.
prone. And I'm going to put a little token on it so we can remember that. All right. Next up is Morpheus. And then Teepo on deck.
Right, sweet. So I will have, okay, so I'll step up and I'm going to use my crossbow and just try to unload a couple bolts into this beast. So, start with that.
Nice. So,
Oh, okay, sorry,
no. Did you roll? I see the rolls in the chat here.
yes.
Gotcha. So I see that it's the first one's clearly going to miss with a 6 being the highest. The second one, unfortunately, because the creature is prone, you're actually going to have disadvantage on the ranged attack. So it's 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So it's going to hit. It's just not going to do critical damage. So when you roll the damage, just click on the one above it so it doesn't do a critical roll.
Click on the one above it.
Yeah, the first roll to hit that didn't actually hit, use that one for the damage because otherwise it will give you a critical hit.
Oh. that's
Oh,
how you
wait
do
a
it.
second. No.
I learned something.
This is still the
new.
first round of combat, is it not? So you get advantage on your attack roll.
Yes.
So actually,
Prince
it's gonna be a
Fantace.
crit. The first dice was a 22, so roll the damage like normal.
Woo! Thank you, Prince Fantace.
All right, so I see
All right, so it looks like we have 7 damage.
7, but it didn't add your dex for some reason. So what's your dex bonus?
What is my dex bonus? Do-do-do-do. Oh, it's because my dex bonus is 0.
I love the discovery there as
See,
well. It was like
she inputted it correctly.
perfectly.
Nice job, Michelle.
Nice job.
I'm a big old Loxodon.
Oh gosh.
Yes. Okay, so I shoot a crossbow bolt into this big old creature, and then as a bonus action, I would like to cast resistance.
Sure.
Yeah, and who's hurting? Adrastos? Wait.
Is resistance a bonus action? That's
So resistance takes 1 action. and
so you can't do it. Yeah, in the bonus. Yeah.
Okay, in that
That's what I
case,
thought.
I'm going to maybe save up my spell slots.
Okay. There you
Okay.
go. All right. So we go to the top of the order here. It would be Teepo.
Neo didn't go yet.
Oh, Neo. Sorry. Go ahead. I forgot about the NPCs. Go ahead.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. Neo can have a way of like slipping into the shadows. All right. So for Neo, Neo is going to just straight up slam into the beast. I have this move right here. Whoop. So my Celestial Servant can do a melee weapon attack. And if the target is a large or smaller creature, it is grappled with an escape DC of 11.
Okay, so you got to move Neo to get within. Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How many spaces can he move?
Speed is 30 feet.
Oh, so he probably won't make because you were back here with him, correct? You were in the back of the stairwell.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was like here.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. I guess this would be like the furthest I could get.
Gotcha. Okay. So you could double move to get there, but then next turn do it.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll stay here with Neo, and then Neo will vanish.
He'll wait on it, yeah.
Yeah. So vanish
go
is
invisible.
basically become
Gotcha.
invisible until Neo attacks or takes any action. So Neo is invisible now.
I'm going to put a little token on him so we remember that.
I'm just wondering, because my dim light reveals invisible creatures.
Reveals it as in like, like it's the light just shows the person there to everyone, not just you?
It says, while an invisible creature is within this area of dim light, it appears as a speckled silhouette which
That's
reveals
it.
its location.
That's
Attacks
it.
made against it do not suffer disadvantage, though its attacks still have advantage.
Neo's invisible, but clearly
I'm very
seen.
sorry, Michelle.
That's okay. Neo is standing there, and he totally believes that he's invisible. So he's just like, yeah, like he's really confident right now.
Follow the white rabbit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Fantace.
Neo has to believe what he needs to believe.
He needs to. Sorry, Teepo, then Fantace. Teepo.
All right. I will move 1, 2, 3, 4. I will pull out my falchion and strike with advantage because the creature is prone.
And it's the first round.
No, it's the second
No, it's
round.
not the first round anymore. Yeah, he's the
Oh, wow,
top.
we're at the top.
Yeah.
Oof.
Well, that's not going to work.
10? No, not going to work.
Yep. And I can't do anything with my swarm because I have to hit to make it work. So that's it
Yeah.
for me.
Okay. We go to Fantace.
Fantace is going to roar like a lion. Lions roar. This is his first wonder that he has committed.
What does the roar sound like?
Attack! He says in a very low pitch. And anyone who has an ongoing effect can take a saving throw right now. So I think he's cursed and something's wrong with Bentley, right?
Yeah, something's wrong with Bentley. So what did you just do? What's the lion's roar do for you?
Any friendly person within 60 feet can make a saving throw right now against an ongoing effect.
Gotcha.
It has a repeating saving throw.
Okay, so take it for Bentley.
And what is it?
It was
It's
charisma for him.
Charisma.
Oh,
Ugh.
Oh, well.
And it's not his. It's. Is it the first round? No, it's not the first round, right? No.
no.
And I'm cursed as well, I believe.
You're not cursed. You made your save the first time. You just took damage, poison damage, remember?
Okay.
Now,
No,
he's
that-
talking about the disadvantage on the saving throws.
Sorry, it was the next saving throw. You already
Oh,
made it.
okay.
You're no longer cursed.
Okay, you're fine.
Now, the enemy, is it immune to being frightened?
You don't know.
But
Does
it
this
has to
have a
take
fear
wisdom
effect to it?
saving. It has to take a wisdom saving throw
Gotcha.
on a DC 14.
It passes.
Nothing
All right.
happens to him.
So you let out this roar that echoes throughout the chambers. Bentley looks to Ugg. He needs to attack Ugg.
Oh, hang on. I got to move. I'm going to move here.
Okay. So Bentley is already adjacent to Ugg. He's got to attack him. Go ahead.
Bentley, no!
9.
That does not hit.
I told you
Close.
Bentley would never intentionally hurt anyone.
Of course, there's still some of him in there.
Oh, never intentionally, no. All right.
I will have control. Can I move him?
You cannot. It's the only thing he can do on that turn. But he could take
Oh.
another saving throw to see if it ends the
Okay.
effect. Charisma.
He has got +1. He should be able to save at some point. 9.
That's
That's,
not
gonna
gonna
do
do
it.
That won't work. Just like your longsword attack, charisma 9, not going to work. So Bentley swings at Ugg in probably a shocking revelation. to Ugg that your ally is attacking you. The creature then rises from its prone position and again towers over the group. It was probably tall as Ugg anyway on its back. And it's going to make a slew of attacks here. First against... Yeah, Prince, you're going to get attacked first. What's your armor class right now?
$17.
A 17, okay. All right, so it's going to attack you twice with claws, and it's going to hit once with the claw.
Can I use lucky to make you re-roll the 1? Am I allowed to do that?
It's not a 1. You have to roll. It's when you roll a 1, I believe, right? Or if... Oh, no.
No, the lucky feat, I can re-roll can I re-roll somebody else's when they attack me?
You know, off the top of my head, I don't
Lucky.
remember what the wording is on lucky. Does it need to be a 1 or a 20? Is that the
Yeah.
halfling feat I'm thinking of?
No, that's something. It doesn't have.
Yeah, I can roll,
Yeah.
and I can choose to use my dice instead.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And so you have 3 luck points. Have you used any of them already?
I've used 1. This is the second one I'm using.
Yeah, so you can roll a d20 and choose whether to use that one.
11. Yeah, I'll
Would you
use
like
that
me to use that one instead of mine?
Mhm.
I still hit you.
one. Okay.
Yeah. You're going to end up taking... I just had it up here. You're going to end up taking... Let's see here. 8 slashing damage from the claw. That'll probably put you down, I think.
Well, it puts me down, but because Lucky has this Bentley has a feature whereby he has a tenacious bond. So I dropped to 1 hit point instead.
What does that do for you? What does the Tenacious Bond do for you?
Tenacious bond, Bentley, this is his ability of Bentley.
Mhm.
If the companion drops to 0 hit points but is not killed outright, they instead drop to 1 hit point. If you can see her and hear each other, they confer this benefit to you instead. They can.
And this is a reaction, or
It's just a
just a thing? Okay.
a thing, yeah, a feature, like a feat or something.
My question is the madness that he's under, this madness ray, would it give you that benefit? I don't know. I'm reading the thing right now. It basically doesn't say anything about things that happen on outside of the turn of Bentley, so I guess, yeah, that'd be
I think
fine.
it's to represent Bentley and my strong bond. How
Gotcha.
it gives us power.
Yeah, it's more within you. It's your relationship with him. Okay, fine. So, all right. Well, he's going to attack now with the bite against you.
Oh.
And I think the other bite is going to go against... Let's see here. Yeah, let's go against Ugg. All right, so a total of 18 to hit Ugg.
That'll just do it.
Okay. So, Ugg, you're going to take a total of 15 piercing damage from a bite from this creature.
I will take 7 of those.
Gotcha. Were you raging?
Indeed. That was
okay.
my whole Ugg shout before.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Okay, good. All right, so you take whatever it was, 7. Yeah, 7 is
Mhm.
a half. And the other bite's not going to hit you, Andrew. I think I rolled a 16 in total.
Yeah, that won't hit.
That won't hit. Okay. All right, so the creature is stands up again. It's not happy, and it snarls at you all again. I said, do not look at me! And we go to Ugg next. What you got, Ugg?
I, feeling more angered than ever. Ugh, look! And will swing with the arm blade with advantage as he begins a reckless attack. 21.
Ooh, that'll hit.
All right. So 7 damage there. And then he'll bonus action swing his claws with the other hand. And shoot. No, I wouldn't have advantage there. And I gotta double check the numbers on that, but it's an 8 anyway, so maybe adding an extra number in there. Just gotta double check.
So, yeah, just
Not
tell me
gonna
the
hit,
total
though.
when you're done.
7 damage. Yeah, it's 7
7.
damage. He's real angry. He's going to move over to here in between Prince Fantace and Bentley.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, so that's the end of your turn, Ugg, and we go to Adrastos and then Morpheus on deck.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to ask a rule question. So I dropped my shield and I threw my weapons to pick up the shield next to me and draw another weapon. Bonus action, or because it's two things, is that an action?
I see.
don't know.
Well, taking out a weapon is not an action.
Correct.
This could be done as part of your turn. But picking up an action object from the floor, that I think there is something there about that. I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't find it.
Why did you drop your shield? I thought maybe you would have dropped it so you could get the two-handed versatile property.
Well, I threw two weapons.
No, you drew one, you threw it, then you drew another one and you threw it.
Well,
As
that's
an-
not
as an-
what,
Yeah.
that's not what I said. So
You
maybe
draw
I
the
just
weapons as part of this action.
Yeah,
You
in
can.
my
Yeah, he had one out already, so he doesn't need to draw it, right? Is that what you're saying?
The flaming spears allows you to just make two attacks.
Right.
yeah,
I'm-
but that wasn't as much fun as me dropping it and jumping through the air and throwing both of them, which is definitely what I did.
Okay. Well,
Well,
regardless.
thanks for telling us now.
I said it last time for sure. I mentioned that.
Regardless, it says here some things you can do in tandem with your movement. This is from the PHB, page 190. You can draw or sheath a sword, pick up a dropped weapon, something like that. Those are examples of what you can do. Now, you're only allowed to interact one object per turn for free, which means you can draw or sheath a weapon for free as part of another action, like a move or an attack. But to do both in the same turn, you would need to use an object action or have the dual wield your feat. So, I don't want to penalize you if you were allowed to keep your shield in your hand, but that's what it is for the future if you have to interact with two objects.
Yeah, I mean, it feels
Then do
wrong
it.
because
Just
I
do-
said I did.
So then pick it up. Or don't.
Yeah,
Might even need a shield
Oh.
right now.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna lower my AC. I'm gonna draw my spear and come up here. I'm going to attack
Okay.
with two hands, so I use the versatile feature on my spear. Ugh, 13 is not gonna hit.
Gotcha. Okay. 13 will not hit.
Oh.
John, I'm going to use a reaction to curse you. You have a disadvantage on your next saving throw up to a minute till you make that saving throw. Okay?
Okay. Yep.
All right. All right, next up would be Morpheus and Neo.
Right. So in this case, I'm going to have Neo go first.
Okay.
Neo is going to do what we originally wanted to do and slam this big boy. So coming up here adjacent and boop, one of these.
Nice.
Big old
Nice
22.
slam.
Yeah. Neo just throws a big old Keanu shoulder into the monster. And damage 4 bludgeoning. Is that
4
is that
bludgeoning,
what it is?
gotcha.
Okay.
And
okay.
And it's grappled.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So Neo grapples the beast, and then can Neo disengage and step back?
Not disengage. And
No.
and you are grappled with it, so to move it would be challenging. You'd have to use an action to like oppose athletics to move it. So
Mhm.
actually no, sorry, you don't have to. It would just move at half your speed, but I don't think you can move to a spot through your friends here.
Right. Absolutely. Okay.
So-
Cool. So it is grappled now.
Yep.
We did 4 damage, and then Morpheus is going to. I think I'd like to help Bentley out a little bit.
Sure.
My boy Bentley is struggling. So Morpheus is going to cast Prayer of Healing.
You mean on?
I'm sorry?
Does that give hit points back?
Yes.
You want to do it on Fantace instead because Bentley's at full health, but Fantace only has 1 hit point.
That's what. Okay. Thank you. I got that mixed up.
Great.
Yes. Okay, cool.
How many hit points does it give back?
Gives quite a bit, yeah.
Oh, 15.
And
Now that takes 10 minutes.
so Prayer of Healing is actually, it's a very good spell, but it like Stefano said, it's a 10-minute thing. You might do it after combat because it
Yeah.
does heal up to 6 creatures, and it's 2d8 plus your spell, so it's 2d8 plus probably 3 or 4 at this point. That's really good, but definitely do it after the combat because that's going to be when it's used best.
Okay. So
yeah, the
should
casting
I?
time.
Never mind. In that case, I guess if I can't do that right now, then I'll do like cure wounds instead.
You could do that. You could run up to, let's see, how far away is he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You won't be able to get to him. Does Cure Wounds have a range? It's touch, right?
Touch.
Yeah.
Cure Wounds. Yeah, I don't know. You might not be able to.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Healing. Oh, wait, but Healing Word has range.
And it's
Yes.
a bonus action, so you would also be able to attack with your bow.
Mhm.
Oh, now. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by casting Resistance as a cantrip. And that is going to add a d4 to someone's saving throw.
Okay.
And
Bentley would be good.
Bentley
yeah,
would be good on that.
yeah.
So if you wanted to help Bentley out, Resistance is the one. So you got to run up to Bentley and touch him.
okay. Yes.
So that would be your action.
Whichever one is Bentley.
This one,
This,
right?
that's it, yeah.
The half orc.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. All right, there we go. So Bentley is going to have resistance, and then I'm going to cast Healing Word on Fantace.
Is Healing Word a cantrip? Or no, sorry.
It's
Resistance
a bonus
is
action.
cantrip.
Resistance is a
Yes.
cantrip.
Yeah.
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 Gotcha.
Okay.
Go for it.
All right, cool. So Healing Word. All
Five.
right, it's
Great.
not a lot, but
It's something.
It's better than 1.
Yeah.
okay. So next
Oh,
time
I
Bentley
feel the
makes a
strength
saving
as well.
throw, add a d4.
Okay. All right. So there we go. So we're at the end of that round. Round 3. Teepo is up here.
Right. I suppose I will strike again with.
Sorry.
Falchion.
So Teepo, at the top of this round, the creature is taking quite a bit of damage at this point, and it's lashing out, its eyes going wild. Adrastos, you need to give me a Constitution saving throw, which I know you're pretty good at, but you do have disadvantage on this one.
I'm going to use Hand of Fate to gain advantage to negate the
counter it.
disadvantage.
Sure.
Yep. You can do it just whenever you're in combat, just making sure. Cool.
So regular con save here. No advantage or disadvantage.
Oh,
Roll it.
oh
Well,
no.
when you're rolling that one, it doesn't really matter now, does it?
Okay, so you're going to take a total of... Wow, I rolled terrible for the damage. 8 poison.
Cool. Also, whenever I use Hand of Fate, I get to do a 1d8 plus Charisma temporary hit points. So I guess
Okay.
that'll happen before this.
Sure, roll that then, and then we'll subtract from there. 2. So
Plus my
ultimately, you're going to
charisma
lose
of 4,
6.
So it's
Yeah.
plus my Charisma of 4. Yep.
Oh, gotcha. So it's 6 then?
6 temporary, and then you did 8 damage.
8
Correct?
damage. So all your temporary go away, and you take 2 damage. Now, you are going to take a lingering effect here, so you're going to be able to repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns, but at the start of your turn, you're going to take more damage, so just remind me, okay?
Okay.
All right, so that's the start of the top of the turn there. Now, Teepo.
Okay. I will attack. I don't have advantage,
Ooh,
and I got a 12.
Teepo.
That's not gonna hit.
Not going to hit. What do you attack with the falchion? Yeah, so you're swinging wildly, this falchion, bouncing off the hide of this creature.
And no, I just want
Bonus
to hit.
actions?
Nope.
Okay, no movement, right, I assume?
Nope.
Okay. Then we go to Fantace.
I'm gonna choose to do Bentley first. So does Bentley have to attack somebody?
Oh, yes, he does. Go ahead. I'll roll it for you. You can roll an attack, though. It's going to be against against Neo. Oh no, NPC on NPC action.
16.
Michelle.
Neo's AC is 14.
All right,
That'll hit.
do your worst, Bentley.
8 slashing damage.
Oh, I see. You had it programmed both in, just in case?
Yep.
Okay. So 8 slashing to Neo. How's Neo doing?
Bentley, no.
Neo only has 13 HP to start, so we're not in a good way.
Bentley can try to end the effect. Charisma saving throw.
Okay, so it's plus D4.
Oh no.
Well,
Oh dear. 10.
10? Gotcha. Not gonna work, obviously. Alright, so he's still under the control of this creature. We go to the creature's turn now.
Fantace first.
Oh, right,
Fantace
duh. Yeah, you went. Yeah, go ahead.
is going to disengage and go here, clutching his wounds. And he's going to try and grapple Bentley and stop him hurting any more people.
Really? Okay.
Oh no, he can't do that because his action.
Action,
was to
but yeah,
disengage.
exactly.
He's going to prepare to try and
What's wrong with
calm
you?
Bentley down. Bentley. This is not you. That's his
Right.
turn.
So the creature is going to shoot 2 eye rays out. One at Ugg, the other at Teepo. Ugg, give me a charisma saving throw.
Ah,
Teepo, give me a con saving throw.
son of a. We rolled a 2 for Ugg.
Oh my
Oh.
god, I got a nat 1!
Both
roll
Wow.
20.
Roll 20's harsh tonight.
We were doing so good in the first round when we got advantage on everything.
You guys rolled a lot of 20s last night. You took them all away.
All right, so Teepo, you take 20 poison damage. Do you have any effect against poison being a Ichorite?
I don't believe so.
Okay. And then Nate, you are under the madness ray. You're similar to Bentley. You have this mania for 1 minute. On each of your turns, you can attack some random creature. Okay.
Wait, hold on. I gotta figure out some way around this shenanigans.
Do you have any like when you're raging any effects? No, I don't think so. This is really unique. So I don't think you.
I have advantage on strength, wisdom, resistance
not
to
wisdom.
poison. You had
It's
to do
not
it.
poison.
Son of a-
No,
Is it a charm spell?
it's not a spell.
No, I'm just gonna have to eat it. Just let's do this. Who am I attacking?
Well, is it your turn? It is your turn. Look at this.
Yep. Can I move?
You cannot. You
Nope.
can only move if you can hit. If you need to hit the person. I'll tell
Okay.
you who it is right now, though.
Why-
Fantace.
Why can't it be the
Fantace.
creature?
Oh my god.
It could. The creature's on the random roll as well. I have it. I have a list here.
Ah,
I have a list here
alright.
for the viewers to see. Well, actually, no, I can't show it. I'm gonna turn your camera away for a second. I don't know if it's possible, everybody, but I wrote it down right here, and I swear to you, I'm not lying.
How do I have to attack? Do I get to choose my
it's
weapons
one-
here? Am I
it's-
bonusing? What am I doing?
It's you have to on each of your turns you make 1 attack against a random creature, which I rolled for. You have to move up to your speed if necessary to do it. You would do it, but you do nothing else. So it's going to be a normal attack. I would say you don't have to. If there's extra things you could do, like let's say smite or something like that, that would be optional.
Great.
You probably don't have to do it.
We are totally
Who's he
losing
attacking?
it. Sweet, we're doubling up. Fantace, I'm coming at you with a
You're
nat
attacking.
1.
And can Bentley impose disadvantage?
Don't worry, I disadvantaged myself. I rolled a
Oh,
nat
okay.
1.
Yeah, I'd assume so. This is only things that affect its turn. So anything outside of its turn, I think you could use
Oh,
effects and
okay.
abilities.
Well, he won't do that.
All right. So Nate, at the end of your turn, you can give me another charisma save to break out of this.
Sweet. Let's be higher than a 2. A 15?
That'll do it. So you
Oh,
have a momentary lapse, and you're back.
ugh.
All right, let's go
My
to
prince. So sorry.
yeah.
I did attack someone. Do I get to keep my rage?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Ugh, sorry! Want to make sure I was in character.
Adrastos is up, and then Morpheus on deck.
All right. I'm going to attack again, two-handed.
Last.
It's not working. I miss. I don't get to try to. Yeah, nothing. That's my turn.
Wait. What'd you get? Oh, 12.
12.
Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah, you got to announce it. Did you announce it? I might not have been paying attention.
I don't think I did.
Okay, because I sometimes I'm not looking at things, so.
Okay, 12 will not do it, unfortunately. What I think I am gonna do though is now move back to my shield and just pick it up.
Gotcha. All right.
I can do that, and then I could have enough movement to go back.
And then we go to Morpheus.
Okay. I'm going to start by casting Resistance on Bentley. So once again, a D4 on Bentley's saving throw. That's Morpheus. Then Morpheus is going to use a bonus action to cast, or to channel divinity. And specifically, this is from the words of Esper himself. We're going to do the Trial of Ascension.
Ooh.
Where, yes, Morpheus is going to, as a bonus action, levitate 20 feet up without provoking opportunity attacks. And I'm also going to make a wisdom check with a bonus equal to my cleric level, and then, like, the roll determines certain things.
Okay.
And this is just, yeah, what I wrote. Okay, so, wisdom cheat. Let me do a wisdom check. I guess you can't click on the thing. All right.
Click on the word wisdom.
The word.
Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. Morpheus appreciates you.
So what'd you get?
I rolled an 8.
Oh, no.
This means until the start of my next turn, I hover in the air. I resist all non-magical damage. At the start of my next turn, I descend safely to the ground.
Okay, so you're kind of like going into defense mode up in the air.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I'm floating
Okay.
20 feet up.
Nice.
Neo is, so on the last turn, Neo grappled the beast. Is that like something that's still actively happening?
Yeah, so the beast's speed is 0. It can't move.
Okay. I guess in that case, Neo will just continue to slam. I guess if we're here, we're slamming the beast into the wall at this point.
Go for it.
All right, cool.
Oh, look at that.
Go, Neo!
23.
All right.
My goodness.
All right. So now that we have it cornered, Neo is bleeding and everything.
That's going to hurt it, yeah.
'Tis but a flesh wound, I believe. And so... okay, so we do 4 damage.
4
Wait,
plus 0?
how is the 0 there? You can't roll a 0, right? Something happened. It's got to be wrong. Something happened. You got to roll another d6.
Okay.
Looks like the first one's
Wow.
fine.
Yeah. Hit gives me 4, open parentheses, 1d6 plus 1 bludgeoning damage.
I don't think it needs 4.
Yeah,
in
it's
there.
strange.
I
Just
think
roll
it's
2d6.
just rolling 4.
Yeah, just roll 2d6. Just roll 2d6.
Yeah.
Something must have gotten mixed up in there, but that
Plus
0's
Unless it's a
comical.
-1.
It's not.
Not
I-
possible.
I know.
No. In fact, he's got a +1.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, +1. It's a d6 plus 1.
Like, okay, so I'll
Yeah.
flip it out. It literally, like in Esper's book, it says this bludgeoning.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, d6 plus 1 bludgeoning damage. So you're totally in the right here. Roll 2d6 and
Yeah,
add.
but
Okay.
the hit 4 is average damage. It always does that in the book first.
Oh, well.
I see what you're saying. Yes, hit 4. Yeah. That's showing you what the average should be. Yep. That's what it was.
See. Okay, thank you. Well then,
So,
we have 4 damage anyway.
well, +1
No,
for
it's
strength.
5.
So it's fine.
Oh,
So you get, yeah, there's a little better. A notch up.
yeah, you got this, Neo.
Wow.
And
okay.
Morpheus will look down at Neo from 20 feet in the air and say, Neo, you are the one.
All right. Nice job, Neo. Morpheus, your turn.
Oh, Morpheus already went.
Oh,
Like,
you flew up in
Morpheus
the air.
went
Of
before
course.
Neo on this turn.
Of course.
No
All right,
problem.
at the top of the round, I'm going to see if this creature can do what I want it to do. No. Okay, so go to Teepo this time.
Okay. I just want to make sure that I'm doing this correctly. I'll put it in the chat.
Balm of Peace.
So as an Ichorite, I get to choose a channel divinity from any domain of a cleric. And I chose this one. So I can move up to my speed without provoking opportunity attacks. And when I move within 5 feet of any other creature during this action, I can restore 2d6 plus my wisdom modifier, which is 2. So I'm just going to go 1. Oh, whoops. 1. Well, 2. I'm basically moving through everyone, is what I'm doing. I forgot it's not attached to the grid.
Yeah,
But I'm moving down, 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 and then to the right. So I'm within 5 feet of every single person. And I am going to give them... Everyone gets 9 healing. 9 hit points of healing.
Oh, Teepo.
Nice, Teepo.
So it's all the creatures, not
Yes.
just one. Any
Yes.
creature, yeah. All right, that's cool.
Any creature that I move within 5 feet of.
Very nice. And that's the peace domain, the peace cleric, I mean?
I believe it's order, actually.
Order? Okay.
But
Very
I'm going to
cool.
double check.
Yeah. Seems
It
right.
seems like it would be peace.
I was wondering what it's from. I don't recall, but
It
regardless.
is one of the new ones from Tasha's.
Gotcha. New ones. Something came out a year ago.
I know, it's wild.
Has it already been a year?
It's been more
Yes,
than a
it
year.
is the peace domain.
Okay. All right. That's what I thought. So, okay, we go to Fantace and Bentley.
Unmute yourself.
Hi, Prince, you are muted.
The timing there was great.
Bentley was going to heal. I mean, Prince Fantace was going to heal Bentley, but now he feels invigorated, filled with power. He sees it as his duty to end this creature.
Ooh,
He's going to move 10 feet towards it and attack it with his longsword.
he's brave.
23,
Nice.
which hits.
Go for it.
Oh, 5 slashing damage.
Okay. Every point counts here. All right, so
And Bentley.
Bentley, give me a. Here's who he's gonna attack here. He's gonna attack himself.
Huh.
No!
You got to roll to hit and everything. It's a normal attack.
Okay, can I choose what weapon he wants to use?
What does he have out?
Okay, I'll choose his longsword.
He's got to use
Okay,
what he's got out. Yeah,
He tries to hack off his own hand with his longsword.
and he seems pretty successful. 18 to hit.
D-shield.
Oh my god.
Oh my
11
goodness.
slashing
God.
damage.
What?
He's a strong boy. max damage on one and two-handed.
Oh.
Is he using it one-handed?
Dude.
He is
Yeah.
using it one-handed.
One-handed.
How do you
It's a
attack? Cut your own hand off two-handed. That'd be hard.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's a
How's
tough
he
night for
looking?
Bentley.
Make that save, please.
Bentley's not. Oh, he's got a 4 on the D4. Let's see what he gets on his charisma.
A 6.
Oh.
Oh,
Stefano,
Is it minute up
why?
yet?
Bentley
Alright.
is on a rampage.
Bentley is the final boss of this campaign.
That's the twist.
My God. All right,
He's just
so
there.
that's
Poor
great.
guy. I feel really bad.
Fantace, you're gonna get
He's
a bite and a
spraying blood all
claw.
over the place.
Fantace is gonna get a bite and a claw, and Neo's gonna get a claw, and you're gonna get a bite, Ugg.
A lot of attacks.
So, Fantace first. Fantace, the first one's gonna be a 13. I assume that's not gonna hit.
Nope.
17, you said, right?
Mhm.
Second one is gonna hit.
Oh, you hit me twice.
Yeah, bite and claw and then bite, and then
Oh.
bite on
I'll do-
Ugg, claw on Neo.
Okay.
So it's gonna hit. And it is a... Are you using any reactions here?
Well, Bentley's got to be in 5 feet. I could use another. Hell, I'll use another luck point and roll for you.
Okay. Great
10.
move because it was a crit, and I rolled... You rolled a... Oh, you rolled a 10 now?
Yeah.
So it's gonna hit with a 17.
Oh, he gets +7. Wow.
So that's going to hit, but it's not going to be a crit. So you did a good job with the last luck point there. The total damage is 13.
Okay, he's still up.
And then the claw missed. Bite on Ugg. 14 Ugg, not going to hit you, right?
Ah,
Claw on Neo.
bring it.
25.
Definitely hits.
And Neo is probably going down with a total of 10 damage.
Nope, I gave him 9 hit points.
So Neo is not going down. Neo is at 11.
He's got 3 hit points.
3 hit points? No, Neo only
Right.
has 11. Neo only has 11 total.
Neo has a maximum of 13 HP.
That's what I meant. 13. Did I say 11?
I said 13. I can't wait to play it back.
You are 100% correct.
No problem. Okay. So Neo took
Took 10.
what? 2?
10.
10.
So he's down to 3.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay, all clear here. Ugg is next.
Ugg is reckless, raging, upset that his mind was taken over. He is going to take an attack of opportunity as he moves over here. So, if you want to do that.
Oh. You're leaving,
So-
gotcha.
He's not attacking.
He is. I didn't
Oh.
realize he was
He's
just
rushing
straight
in.
up leaving. Gotcha. Go.
Yeah, I back away 10 feet, and then like a Looney Tune, I wind up my legs and sprint towards
Okay. All right.
in a rush of attack. Reckless with advantage. Arm blade out. We're gonna go with a 23.
You hit, and he missed you, so...
Excellent. Totally worth it then. We'll do 8 damage for the arm blade, and then in this rush, he gets to roll an extra d10.
Yep.
For damage. So solid 3 on top of that, and bonus action antlers coming at you with a 20,
That hits.
and that'll just do 3 piercing damage.
No rage on this one.
What? Can I
You-
apply rage to both?
I believe it does 2 damage extra to all of your attacks.
Then
it's
yes,
a-
5 damage. I'm sorry.
If it's a strength-based attack, I believe.
Yep. So then 5 damage there. So
Nice. That's a decent turn there. A lot of little
Maybe-
damage adds up.
We haven't done this much damage to this thing in like 2 rounds of
Yeah,
combat.
we just kind of.
Seriously. Since I threw spoons at it.
We need a wizard to fireball this thing.
I did 28 on my first turn, and then no one's
0.
done 28 since.
Yeah, I did like 11 on my first time. I have nothing.
Thank God.
Adrastos, you're up next. You're going to attack
Yep.
Bentley.
Hmm?
You're attacking Bentley.
You're
Okay.
possessed as well.
Yeah.
Adrastos, no.
Oh, please.
What'd you get?
The dirty 20.
20 on Bentley will hit. Roll your damage.
Finish off that hand.
Oh my god, that's 8.
Eight.
8 piercing damage.
Okay.
You don't want to add sphere, flaming spear damage to it, or
I don't
radiant
have
damage?
I don't have that, but I do think I would use Fell the Foe because I've been doing that every
No.
single time.
You don't have to. It doesn't say that. It says you make 1 attack, and that's it. You have to.
Okay. Well,
if you-
I think knocking him prone would actually be beneficial to him, but yeah.
Beneficial to the group.
He
Yeah.
just stand up.
He would stand up, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
All right, so then we go to Adrastos done. You can take your charisma save. Morpheus is up next.
Bentley! I'm really good at charisma. Let's see. 12.
Fails. Unfortunately, you're still under the control of the mind ray. The madness ray, I mean. So we go to Morpheus and Neo. What you got?
All right, man. Morpheus is, well, at this point we descend back down to ground level. Morpheus is not hovering anymore. And then, so I'm seeing now, does Cure Wounds cast on multiple people, or is it just one target? One, okay, I see. In that case, jeez. I gotta cast Cure Wounds on Prince Fantace. You have 2 HP, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You can fit in here and get cure wounds if you want.
Nice.
How many more spells do you have? Just curious.
I've used up all my first level spell slots.
Okay. All right, roll your cure wounds.
All right, so I heal you for 8 HP.
Great. Look at that teamwork here. And Neo?
Okay. And then I guess there's probably not much else I can do as Morpheus. So Morpheus will just chill out, and Neo will continue to just slam the Keanu shoulder into the beast.
Go for it.
17 to hit.
That hits.
All right, sweet. Oh, this is the whole stupid.
Just roll 1d6 plus 1.
Yes, D6 plus 1. Okay, so we do 5 damage.
Okay.
Also, is this beast like continuously grappled after the first?
It stays grappled unless it tries to get out. Yeah, it's fine being grappled right now. It doesn't mind being grabbed, but
Sure.
so 5 brings it to that. Okay, good. All right, and then at the end of the round here, I'm just gonna roll see something. Okay, so at the top of the round. All right. Fantace, give me a con saving throw.
What is this for, Bob?
Fantace. It's an eye ray coming at him.
Is this a
At the top of the
reaction?
round. It's at the top of the round. It's happening.
16.
Not a reaction.
Dang.
16. All right, so you're only going to take half of this. So... Yeah, there we go. Total of 16, so half is 8.
Ugh. Just got those 8 back.
Yeah. All right, and then we go to the group here. So we go to Teepo, then Fantace.
All right. Well, I'm gonna throw a chakram at it. Hopefully it works.
From a distance, yeah.
Unbelievable.
11, gotcha. All right, so let's go
Bummer.
to... At the end of your turn, it's going to take a reaction here, Nate, so if you want to, you can
Well,
do
part
something.
of the reason I ran away was thinking it. Well, that was a bit meta, but it wouldn't be able to take a reaction after it took a
So,
opportunity attack.
gotcha. So it actually can take more...
Cool.
it can take 2 reactions per round.
Cool.
So it's going to take its
That's
second
what I was
reaction
afraid
to
of.
curse Teepo. Teepo, you have disadvantage on your next one. Okay?
Okay.
Fantace is up.
Oh man,
Still brave? Want to stay there?
I need my Bentley, man. Without Bentley, I'm nothing.
What you got?
He's going to attack it.
Go for it.
Okay. Oh, just 13, so he
Knock.
misses.
Not going to do it. And Bentley's got to attack himself.
Hope you guys are excited for the 4th episode of Blood Lament, following episode 3 of Blood Lament.
16. Bentley doesn't hit himself.
Gotcha. Okay, good.
Do I have
And-
guidance for this? Did you give me guidance?
Not this round.
Yeah. I'm just going to do his con save.
Charisma.
Charisma.
Gonna be a 17 on the die.
Come on, Bentley.
Oh,
21.
Even better.
Bentley's back.
Bentley snaps
No,
out of
Bentley.
it. Bentley snaps out of it.
Can he move?
Yes. No, at the end. That's at the end of his turn. That's at
Okay,
the end of his turn.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. So this round, the creature's going to use 2 eye rays, one at Teepo, and one at
Not Bentley. Somebody
Not-
other than Bentley.
not Bentley, although that was fun for a while. Fantace.
Oh no, not Fantace.
So for Fantace, give me. Let's see here. Fantace, give me a Wisdom saving throw.
It's not the wisest. 6.
Okay, so this is going to knock you out. Certain here. You still have 2 hit points, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Wow, 22.
No, it's not
psychic
dead. It's alright.
damage. Yeah, 22 psychic damage. Here's another thing, though. If you were to get up, for the next minute, you lose all of your class features except for proficiencies.
But that cancels because he's out, right?
No, it's going to stay on you until you successfully make the save. So it's going to stick with you. If you were to get up, you don't have your class features except for proficiencies.
Okay.
All right. And Teepo, you need to give me a con save.
It's disadvantage
Yes, because you're
because
cursed.
I'm cursed.
And that one, beautiful.
I
14
can't wait
poison.
to start it. Wait. Oh, okay.
14
I-
poison damage.
Thought I got to start attacking my party members.
No, 14 poison. But you're gonna need to get the start of your turn, so you're gonna need to give me another one.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And then we go to. That's the end of the creature's turn. Ugh. Adrastos on deck.
Gotcha. Ugg is going to do the same thing. Bob definitely should have had advantage on all your attacks against Ugg.
Oh, right, because you're recklessly attacking?
Yeah, I just realized. Sorry.
Well, it was only 1 attack on Ugg last turn, so.
Yeah. So he's gonna do the same move. Back
I
up
miss you.
10 feet with advantage.
I
Do
miss
you
you.
get advantage?
I miss you. Well, I wouldn't get
Alright.
it until after you do it, but you did it last turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so then yes, I do. Yeah, I did. I rolled it with advantage, and I did not hit you.
Okay,
12.
cool. All right. And lower his antlers and run straight in. Arm and antlers going.
Oh, God.
I don't need to narrate it every time. I'll try to stop doing
No,
that.
you-
Sorry.
You're good.
And we're gonna go with a 24.
There we go. A crit.
Yeah.
Peekaboo.
Yeah. So
This might
here
be
we
it.
go with the arm blade. We're going hefty rolls. We've got 13. We've got
Don't think you
17
double the
on the arm.
rage. I don't think you
Yeah,
double
Oh,
the rage.
sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
double
Yep.
rage.
No, that didn't work then, Stefano.
Okay. Well, let's look at it later.
Sorry, it is 11 with that. Plus our D10, which is 5, so we're up to 16, and the antlers come in hot with a 19. And that's 8 damage out of them. So 19
So give me the
total.
total from this attack here.
19.
19 damage?
Mm-hmm.
19 damage. Not the hit.
Yes?
No, 23.
Wait.
Where'd you get 19?
Oh,
I
wait.
see.
Oh, plus
13,
5.
15, 20. Wait, hold on.
So
I am way off
I'm
in my
seeing
math.
13
I'm sorry.
damage from the
28.
slash.
Yep, 28. Sorry, 28 I meant.
Yeah, because I'm seeing 13 damage from the slash, 2 for the rage is 15, plus the
Yep.
5, it's 20, plus your antlers, 8, 28.
Excellent. Love it.
28. Okay,
Not too bad.
Nate,
Not too bad.
how do you slay this beast?
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm gonna say I'm kind of uppercutting it with an arm blade as I dive into it with my antlers, like full bore, kind of like a dart into a dartboard with my antlers, and go right into its belly.
A dart into a dartboard. I like that imagery there. Excellent.
Yeah.
So your antlers are stuck inside the abdomen of this creature, and I imagine your feet are even lifted off the air into the air at this point, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And it just tumbles and collapses on its back as you're standing there upside down, basically, antlers protruding from the beast.
Excellent.
Nice. All right, everybody, that's the end of combat. So at this point, any effects of those rays, I think, would be done. No,
Oh,
actually,
really?
no. No,
you
they
said
keep
1
going.
minute. No,
They
I'm
keep
pretty
going
sure
for
I
a
got
minute.
like
Yeah.
another 4 turns to attack my friends.
Yeah,
And
Adrastos, you're up.
yep. Who do I attack?
Who do you want to attack?
No one.
Just kidding. Yourself!
nice.
Be careful what you wish for.
Is it Adrastos' turn next?
Oh, so
It
8
is.
doesn't hit, right? So 8 doesn't count.
8 doesn't hit, no.
It is my turn, yeah. And now I get to take my charisma save. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
18.
Dave.
Okay, you pass, and that's the end of the
Awesome.
effects here.
About time.
Stefano, though, Teepo is going to have to take another 2d8 damage at the start of his turn, and then you can take a save.
Wait, you said I got to take a save first.
Did I say that? Did I?
I mean, it's probably wrong.
No, you can take a save to stop it at the end of your turn, but you'll take extra damage at the start. It's a
So-
lingering thing, so you take 2d8.
So when I failed the save,
At the
was
end
I
of your
able to
turn?
make a save at the end of my turn? He
That
shot
would
me
be-
with an eye ray. I failed the save.
Yeah.
Can I make
yeah.
a save before
Yes.
my next turn?
Yes, you did not do that. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. And what is that, con?
This was con. All right, you pass. Yeah. So at the end of your turn, it would have ended anyway.
Got it.
Gotcha. All right, so that is officially the end of combat because there are no more enemies nearby here.
Does this guy drop like a boss door key like in Zelda? Or did we
No.
just waste an hour and a half of everyone's time?
No, that was great. That was a great
That was
combat,
awesome.
actually.
It was a great combat.
Love that creature.
Now,
That was
you
really
all...
cool.
Yeah.
What's that? What'd you say?
I know
Master.
Ugg would immediately wiping blood from his face, sprint over to Prince Fantace.
Bentley stabilizes Fantace.
Okay.
Can anyone heal my
Yeah,
master?
I'll lean down and Ugg will pluck
Please wait.
a
Nate, no, please don't heal him because then he'll have to play Bentley for the rest of the adventure.
Leave
Anyway.
Prince Fantace to rot.
Bentley won't be able to do anything.
No,
Bentley will be
I'm
carrying
sorry,
Prince
but
Fantace.
Ugg is too invested. I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
You want me to?
Let the main character die. Let the NPC take
We
over.
would never do that.
I would love to, but
Can you
my
please?
character would.
Can you please do what you were about to do and explain it in as gross a way as possible?
Yeah, so my blood-covered antler body. I lean in and I pluck the sugar moss from my beard. I believe that was the red and white speckled one, and put the fungus into Prince Fantace's mouth, and
What are
that'll
you
heal you.
doing?
Heal you for
You're hurting him. You're gonna poison him.
Ugg heal, and Ugg you'll heal for 3.
So, Ugg,
3 hit
you
points.
you didn't at least pre-chew it for him?
No. It's in fact it's supposed to go in whole
Oh, okay.
because none of you have played this character before, and I'm saying that now as a declaration.
I thought it was a suppository.
Yeah. So yeah.
No
That would be
words,
something.
John. No words.
Actually, to be honest, it might weirdly be more Ugg-like to chew it first and then put it in.
Mama bird it.
Teepo walks up to the group and says, "Wow, That was quite difficult. Perhaps now would be a good time to take a 10-minute rest. And then he looks directly at Morpheus.
I have full health.
Yes, and Neo kind of looks at Teepo and then looks at Morpheus, nods. He says, looks back at Teepo.
And
Nice.
says, I know Kung Fu.
But just want to say, Neo was grappling this creature from like round 2. The rest of the entire combat.
In my brain, Neo was just like hugging onto the creature's leg.
Yeah.
And the creature didn't even notice Neo was there.
Wasn't helpful at all.
But Neo did a couple of points of slam damage every
Definitely.
so often. Please don't forget.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
Definitely did.
Yeah, don't worry, Keanu, you're killing it.
That was
And
So
so,
Anyone else need those 10 minutes? Because
Well-
I'll take them.
Is this a short rest?
It's a prayer of healing.
why wouldn't we take a short rest instead?
Because
Well-
a regular short rest takes an hour.
You can't take a short rest right now because you hear footsteps coming from
Do
the
the-
path you
wait.
once came.
I
Wait,
walk over and
so we don't get that max roll prayer of healing.
Not yet. Not yet.
Darn it!
Heal the
Can we
prince.
save the max roll for when we do get a prayer of healing?
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
I walk
Say-
over and grab my weapons that I threw
Yeah.
at the body.
I say save
Gotcha.
the prince as my bloodied body walks up to the stairs
Okay.
to face whoever this is.
Let me actually just describe the area around you now that you have a moment to look as well. So this
What
area
happened
is
to
a
my hand. It hurts.
oh, your hand is
It
practically
hurts.
off. Yeah.
How did this happen?
See, you wanted to bring Fantace back, and we could add this for the rest of the game. So this
I gotta
area,
hand it to him. He's funny.
I like that. Nice. This is a pit of filth and decay. It lacks any illumination, so the only illumination we've got here is from your fungus. The creature is lying there in a lump on the floor. You can see its, forked tongue, eyeballs, kind of just laying limp by its side. The creature, again, as it went down, reminded you all to not look upon it. Now, you hear the footsteps coming and approaching. You turn, you see an older man with a bald head and a dark gray beard. He wears a silken robe and a holy symbol. He holds a lit lamp in his hand. His eyes widen in surprise. Who are you? Do you not know that you're in grave danger here in the Undercroft?
You do know
Fantace.
we are in great danger. This
We
is
have been-
why we are sitting here for 10 minutes.
What is this
I am
madness?
Mug.
You will tell us now.
The priest gasps though a terrible pain has just left his body. Can it be true? Has the horror been vanquished? Has the shame of our house been put to rest? Oh, thank the divine! But please, I implore you, no one can know of this creature. Tell not a soul, for the truth is too terrible to hear. It will be a burning scar forever on the conscience of our people.
It is by this man's heroic hand that the creature was vanquished. I put my hand on the back of Ugg.
Don't you mean the antlers of this man?
I put my hand on the antlers of Ugg and lift him by the antlers.
Dangling in the air, Ugg will say, "What you offer?"
Put him down.
You do look injured. I could provide some healing.
Do not talk. What you offer?
Can you hear? Can you
I
hear my
can.
friend Bentley's hand? Look at it. It's bleeding.
He goes over to Bentley and will heal him for 6 hit points using Cure Wounds.
It is at this time that max damage prayer of healing goes off.
No, not yet. That's 10 minutes.
It's
That's 10 minutes.
okay.
What
So-
has
Go
what
ahead.
has happened down here? A lot of creatures have escaped.
He says,
What is
please,
this?
before we continue, will you be willing to keep this a secret?
What do you offer?
He says his name is Yakal, and he's a priest here at the palace.
So you offer your name.
Yakal, we will keep this a secret. Many of us are not willing to admit how this creature affected us, but we do require some information from you.
Yes, what is this creature? You will tell us now.
He looks down before explaining, and when he looks up, he starts to speak. 2 decades ago, the twin princes, Obar and Obaya, killed a priestess's son during a sparring match. She confronted them, invoking a magical gaze to subdue them, but they grabbed her and put her eyes out. They slew her afterwards. It's a terrible thing to say, but these brothers were monsters from the very beginning. They were cruel and violent-tempered, a mockery of the sacred traditions of House Tarab'ir. Erudocha, our high priest at that time, wrought vengeance upon the princes. He put out their eyes and made them eat the eyes of the 2 heretic priests. He called down a divine curse that resulted in the twins fusing together into that abomination.
Well, thankfully, that poor creature has been put to rest.
We called it the Obaridan. We sealed it away here, beneath the lower Menagerie, and we fed it scraps of animal rations through a tiny slot. To this day, very few members of House Tarab'ir even know of the Obaridan. It's a horrific secret and a heavy burden that we silently bear.
You bear it no longer. But what do you mean? Heretic priest's eyes? What? You said a priestess. I'm confused. And these were princes. Who are these heretic priests?
He doesn't. He'll tell you that they are just 2 heretic priests that they had perhaps arrested or imprisoned. They forced the princes to eat their eyes as punishment for what they did. They killed the priestess's son, and then subsequently the priestess herself. Erudocha, who is the priest at the time, he thought that this would be the appropriate punishment.
How many years back was this?
It was right at the start of the war. The war erupted shortly after this incident, and it seemed that the Obaridan was largely forgotten. But a few years ago, it managed to break out of its den. It stalked the palace for a time, killing and devouring people until Erudocha and his comrades drove it back into the lair. During the struggle, it killed Erudocha, along with the Hierophant and a guardsman. House Tarab'ir never let the truth of this matter out. We said that a plague had struck House Tarab'ir. To this day, our own residents don't know that the plague was actually a cover-up. We put a stronger door in place as well to seal the Obaridan within its lair. We thought it would hold forever, but somehow it did not. The Obaridan escaped again recently, killing a servant who went down to feed the animals. Then we became aware of the escape before the abomination got out of the Undercroft. Our current high priest, Ishak, fortified the keep's back entrance with an abjuration and left seeking guidance from the oracle at the Seka Flats. I don't know how you got in here, but you shouldn't be here.
Why are you here?
I heard the noise coming from down here. I saw the door open as I was making a routine rounds. I knew something had to be off. I feared the worst.
You are
What of
brave
this-
to come here alone.
What of the slime-filled dogs that we fought?
Clearly something the Obaridan has done to them, twisted.
I turn to Morpheus and say, what do you think of this, Morpheus? surprised to see Morpheus in a deep prayer of healing, perhaps.
Which Morpheus has been doing for this entire conversation.
You are in deep thought, in deep prayer.
And Neo looks over at Yakal and says, "My friend, the truth will set you free."
I do feel like I have a weight lifted from me.
Welcome to the light.
I nudge Prince Fantace and say, "Do we want to ask him about you-know-who?"
Well, did the prayer healing go off? Or we healed 20?
That's 10 minutes.
10
so
minutes is too long.
maybe by the end of the conversation.
Okay. Yeah. I can say
I'd make small talk.
Players only have one thing on their mind, and it's disgusting.
How about the
Hit
weather?
points.
priest. You were truly brave to come down here. I can try and persuade him to tell her everything as he knows. You were truly brave to come down here. You did not know what was happening. You could have been consumed by this Obaridan. We searched one of my friends, another brave man, Mirror Man, the Dahabite. He came here some time ago to investigate these rumors he heard. Have you seen or heard of this man?
He looks like he's really deep in thought, almost as much as Morpheus is in prayer.
He had 2 companions.
I know not of a visitor to Tarab'ir Palace in recent weeks, unless he came here in secret. Tell me, when did he come?
He came recently, about 2 weeks ago.
Well, that seems to align with the Obaridan's recent escape. That would be too much of a coincidence.
But why would my friend would not release the Obaridan? Maybe when he was investigating.
Well, he came down here.
I wish to search. Bentley searched this area for signs of him. Bentley wants to search this big mess for signs of Miramar.
There are no signs of Miramon here, just perhaps animal corpses that the Obaridan has consumed.
There is
He
nothing,
says-
Master.
He says to you, very well, see if you can uncover anything helpful here in the crypts, but do not take anything unless it is necessary for the task at hand. Be warned, there are a number of wards among the tombs. The tombs are to the west.
Do you think we would find my friend there?
It's possible. As I mentioned, I don't know of anyone who came here, so if he snuck into the Undercroft, it's possible I wouldn't know.
Will you guide us there?
I can, and I will make sure that the effects of the abjurations cause you no harm.
When did
But
you
again,
first put those abjurations?
He's going to reiterate. You must not speak of what you saw here.
Ugh.
Upon my honor.
Money.
It's money you want.
That's what Ugg wants.
Then it's money you'll have. I'll see what I can
Okay.
scrounge up. But please, absolute secrecy here.
Ugg does this.
If you will help us, then we will keep your secret.
I will help you. Do you have any other questions for Yakal?
Just say, there are strange things happening here, and we must find out why.
Yakal, when did you first place those abjuration wards?
Many of the tombs have been guarded. They've been protected since those bodies have been entombed here.
So if Miraman is here, he would be dealing with those same wards.
That's correct.
All right.
Okay, so no more questions for Yakal?
What of the king and queen? What do they think of the things that are happening down here?
While they are aware of the Obaridan, they have not ordered to kill it. It's not our place to destroy, which the gods saw fit to make.
A cruel people.
Were we to kill our own kin? Horrid though they were, we have debated such questions to no end.
Sometimes one must act boldly for the good.
As soon as other life was lost, you should have ceased this one to exist.
He says, I believe there was something more to all of this. I was not a part of the decision making, but I know that something happened between the High Priest Iridocha and the wicked twin princes. One night near the end of the war, Iridocha commented that the god of war placed embers from his forge into the princes' hearts when they were born, instilling them with wrath. He said that when he called down the curse that transformed them into the Obaridan, that God put the same fire into the heart of Hameti Ramax, which led to the start of the war. There might be something more to all of this, but if so, it's beyond my grasp.
Maybe we can figure it out.
Perhaps Ishak knows something of this.
That is why he went to seek the council, but he is not here in the city. If your friend was looking for information here in the crypts, perhaps there is something that we overlooked. Come, follow me. And your prayer of healing goes off.
Yes.
And yes, you can keep your 20. Was that the max?
Thank you.
It's max.
2d8 plus 4.
Oh my god. All right, good. Follow me, he says.
By the way, everyone gets it that needs it.
So
6
20 hit
people.
points to everybody, pretty much, yeah.
Because John didn't need it, and there are 6 other people.
Okay. So you
My
made
hand is healed. Morpheus.
so you made this guy waste a spell.
I hug Morpheus. Do a little dance.
You
Oh,
you
man.
made
Morpheus
Yakal.
awkwardly pats Bentley's back.
Teepo brutally murders Fantace, so that Bentley is the only one left.
All right, I'm gonna actually.
I feel
if
like
you
the
guys-
DM could, remove Fantace's tongue, and therefore,
Bentley would have to speak to him.
Bentley speaks for him.
then no character has to,
I'll move all your tokens, everybody.
do something
I'll move,
tragic.
I'll move them all. It's just easier that way.
Short. Yeah, just an idea though.
Okay.
Remove
So we
Andrew's
should-
tongue. Yes.
What of his manly deep voice?
Hey man, Ug's a big fan of Fantace. He's a Fantace. Dang, doesn't work.
Fantastic. All right, so he goes west from the entryway that you once came, and he's going to lead you into the crypts here. There is illumination, so the area's got these sconces with ever-burning lights. You can see inside. This area here is a crypt. It looks like there are coffins or sarcophagi, and I'm going to read you the description to this room. So the air of this crypt here is cool and dry. It smells very different compared to the wing you were just in. You can smell in the air salt and spices. The sarcophagi are arranged in carefully positioned places, and pillars rise up to support the arched ceiling in this room.
What's
Any
to the
extra
north?
decorations on the crypts? Like, are they well decorated as tombs? Or are they pretty plain?
Give me a perception check.
Sorry, I don't know why I clicked twice. 13.
Yeah, they all look like they're pretty ornate. They've got some sort of inscriptions on all of them. Some of the ways here, like the ones that are in these, what's the word I'm looking for here? These
Alcoves?
alcoves. Thank you. That's the word. In these alcoves they have an inscription over them in some sort of language you don't understand. Now, as you're looking around, you do notice that one of the coffins looks like it is, or the sarcophagus is off. Perhaps the lid was not placed properly. It's this one by Neo, in the south.
And it says something on it that we can't read.
No, this one has no writing on it. The ones in the alcove do.
Who are these great people down here? I say to Yakal.
They are mostly the nobility and clergy of House Tarab'ir.
Is one of them the former high priest?
But of course,
Which?
he'll lead you to that one if you would like.
Sure.
Bob, what's down here? Is it like dank and like?
No,
Yeah,
in fact,
musty.
the air smells of spice and salt.
Oh, right, you did say that. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Thank you.
It actually smells pleasant.
Yeah. Alrighty.
You sniff the air, and Yakal will say, "The air is fresh in this part of the Undercroft. There's a spell that's been cast to preserve the air here."
It's lovely.
Okay.
Sorry, it lovely. I don't know.
It lovely.
Attractions.
I was gonna say that's a complex sentence for
Oh,
Ugg.
gosh.
So he leads you north.
Hmm.
He leads you north.
Can Neo, like, once everyone walks away a little bit, can Neo kind of like peek into the crack?
Yeah.
Because you said the sarcophagus was a little open.
Yeah, so if he kind of nudges it a bit, you can see that
Mhm.
there is 2 bodies in this one.
Oh, okay.
Neo will see, because he's a full-fledged character, right? So he's not
Mhm.
something that I would... So. There are 2 bodies in there. Give me a medicine check.
Medicine check. Ooh. 14?
The smell, even though there is some sort of spell in the air here, preserving the air, when he opens the sarcophagus just a bit to get a peek in, the smell protrudes out, catches his nostrils before it becomes purified. There's a more recently deceased body in here.
Neo will convey that information to Morpheus, and then the 2 of them are gonna run up. Or maybe Morpheus can just kind of... Actually, yeah, okay. So we're gonna come up here, and then Morpheus is gonna tell who is this? I think this is Teepo?
It
Teepo.
is.
Yeah. So Morpheus will surreptitiously say to Teepo, like, there are fresh bodies in this crypt. And then just kind of let him know what Neo saw in the sarcophagus.
Does anyone tell Fantace?
Fresh, you say?
Tell Bentley.
Yeah.
I guess.
How fresh are they? I mean, if it's a skeleton, it can't be super fresh.
And
That's
Yeah.
what I'm asking, Bob.
oh,
This one's more recently decomposing. It's fresh.
His
Okay.
body does not belong here.
What are you talking about? Are you talking about a different body that you just saw recently?
No.
We got a private conversation here.
Yeah, I missed that part then.
okay. Neo's gonna sidle
Yeah.
over
Oh,
to the other
there we go.
people and just kind of convey the information, but say it like lower so that this priest guy doesn't hear, but just like letting everyone know there are fresh bodies in this crypt.
Sure.
Mirror Man! Mirror Man! Fantace immediately runs back.
Fresh?
I
Mirror
come
Man.
with you.
I'll sprint after Prince. Yeah, that's my
Help you
thing.
lift off the lid.
Yeah, you open the crypt here. You open the crypt of... It's the second one over from the right. And when you open it, you can see the body of your missing friend, Miramon Dahaba. It's mixed in with the old. His body is mixed in with the old bones of Uthmonk Tarab'ir, and when you run over here, that's whose crypt Yakal will say it is, or whose sarcophagus it is.
Mirrorman, I have failed you. Lacole, what is the meaning of this? I grab Lacole and intimidate him.
Go for it.
You will tell me everything.
I don't know. I did not know he entered the crypt.
20.
I promise you.
I drop him, I turn back to Mirrorman. Mirrorman. I just look sad. Don't say anything.
Neo, you can tell the wounds are the same as that of the Obaridan, the claws and bite.
Have been the beast that we just slayed.
And then the beast hid its body in this crypt. Seems like someone else is involved.
Good point.
Maybe. I don't know.
Bentley's gonna surreptitiously search his body when Fantace is distracted.
Sure.
To perceive the surroundings, are there any like footprints or?
Hard to hear you, Nate. What'd you say?
Oh, sorry. Are there any like footprints or anything like that? Can I
Survival check, sure.
investigate the area? Excellent.
Miramon, while you do
21.
your survival check, Miramon has crimson tan skin that clings to its shrinking mass. You can see that the body has battered but still capable half-plate armor. He's wearing fine clothes. The helmet, though, of his half-plate is missing. He has no other items on him.
Okay, Morpheus standing back here, kind of behind. I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy, the cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to make ominous whispers come from the sarcophagus. And specifically, I'm gonna have them say, "Tell the truth. Tell the truth."
Nice. Okay.
Those voices are just rising from the sarcophagus.
Is this aimed at Yakal?
Yes.
Gotcha. So Yakal looks and says, the gods are speaking to us. He bows down and he gets on his knees. Tell us the truth. Tell us. Nate, you survey the area here. You see, it's hard to tell because you all kind of trampled down the hallway here, but you notice tiny bits of blood drops that are dried on the floor. It looks as though, and they're very hard to notice, it's not like gushing blood, but like a drop here, a drop there. Perhaps the boot picked up some, and so it was smeared a bit, but it's small. It looks like perhaps the wounds were attempted to be healed, but not all the way, and then with a 21 you got, right?
Yep.
And it looks like perhaps Miramon moved himself, or someone aided him and moved him here to his final resting spot.
I will turn and God, I can't just say I share that. Blood drops here. Maybe Miramon. Maybe someone else. Keep eye out for cut on person.
His companions, the druid and the treasure hunter. Maybe they are still around.
Thank you.
Tell us the reason for his demise.
Thanks for
Everyone
clarifying.
must watch out for Ugg. He spoke so eloquently just now.
Yakal's gonna get up, and after the whispers dissipate, he's gonna say, "Come, we must uncover. There must be secret truths here to find." And he leads you up north.
I'm going.
So in front, he stands in front of one of the alcoves here. The tomb to the north, right here, northwest, is the tomb of Iridocha. He whispers some prayer and then says a phrase, "Though the flesh withers, the spirit persists." And it's at that point you can sense whatever magical protections were here are gone.
I do not like what I'm about to do, but we must uncover what has happened here. And I lift the tomb open.
Sure. This sarcophagus is very similar to the ones in this area of the crypt, especially to the one next to it.
There's nothing in there.
Oh no, there's stuff in here.
Okay.
There's stuff in here.
Roll for initiative.
Oh God, no.
Another two-headed beast comes out. The first one was a decoy.
That is not my final form.
Now it has 3 heads.
God damn that final form.
Dude, the Frieza references last night where I couldn't stop myself.
It was great.
The remains of a high priest, Iridocha, wearing fine robes, a golden holy symbol, probably very valuable, an ornate headdress with gemstones set within it, also probably very valuable. And you can see a a statuette of a high priest with a disc-shaped base resting at the foot.
Disc-shaped.
Base. So it's looks like an
round
Academy
base.
Award.
Ah, okay.
No note. I'm looking for a note.
Disc-shaped base of the statue.
I'm looking for a note, perhaps written in death.
No, there is no note. Although I will say, one area that Yakal has not shown you, there is a door to the north that he hasn't mentioned or anything like that. You did see, I think most of you were in this area before, you can see there's another bigger alcove over here to the northeast, and to the south, there's also another set of alcoves here.
Yeah, I'll wander northeast.
Okay.
Uh,
Do you want
I
to
would
all pick
ask-
spots, or?
I would ask whether it uncovers something or not. I would just ask to inspect the objects with the promise to put them back.
Of course, please do not disturb the dead, but you may investigate, by all means.
So I'll do that.
Okay. Yeah, you can look at them. You can roll a investigation check, see if you can glean any other insights. For Nate, Nate's going to the top right. Anybody else want to check out different places?
Leo is gonna join Ugg, just in case.
Gotcha.
I'm keeping a close eye on your call.
Okay. What about Bentley and Fantace? Andrew?
They're gonna check the door out.
Sure. I'll open that door for you. So this door is locked, but when Yakal sees that you're going to it, he'll take out a set of keys and open the door for you. Inside, you see a shrine. The walls of this shrine have frescoes of people in worship and holy ones seated in judgment over them. The dais rises up on the far side of the room, flanked by 2 statues of robed priests. You can see the statues here.
What is this place, Lacole?
Yakal says that this is a place of prayer.
I'll go and investigate the statues.
Sure, give me a perception check.
Zero.
The statues don't
Statues.
seem to. Yeah, they are made of stone.
Maybe wood with your 0.
You can't tell. You can't tell the gender of each statue because
They
you don't
are
even know.
genderless.
It just looks like a wall to you.
Bentley observes it more closely with a 14.
Well, we'll see. So Bentley says, well, I'm not going to say for Bentley, but Bentley would notice that they look similar to the statue that Stefano had. that Teepo had.
The one in the coffin.
Yeah.
Master, these look similar to the ones we just saw in the coffin. I do not see that. No, look at the line here, and the way the body is formed. Oh!
Teepo might need to
clever,
show you
Patrick.
that one, Fantace, if you don't recognize it.
I did not notice that.
I'm going to come back to you in a second.
Okay.
Nate, what did you get for your perception?
I got a 15.
Okay, so this section of crypt here has a multitude of wall recesses that serve as simple tombs compared to the rest. The aroma of spices permeates the air. There is a bit of must and decay here, as opposed to the rest of the crypt that you've been walking through.
Excellent. Ugg gets a little excited knowing that fungi feed on decomposing things and is hoping to find some mushrooms as he inspects each of these tombs.
Okay, so which one are you looking at first? The two in the center. You look at the center ones.
The two in the center, and
Okay.
then we'll move around.
Okay, good. So you look in the center ones here. You search the sarcophagus to the right, and you locate inside the tomb a tiny roll of parchment. You open it, and it reads, "You were always a faithful and courageous man, willing to do what had to be done. The truth can be such a terrible thing, but you had a way of finding beauty in the ugliness. I will remember you always." The note is signed, Erudocha Tarab'ir.
Excellent. Neo reads this to me as I cannot read.
Okay.
And
Then Nia will also read the inscription on the sarcophagus. It says, Thiflin Tarab'in, honored Hierophant.
Is that the priestess?
excellent. Neo, what this mean?
That's correct, Andrew. Your assumptions are correct.
And
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah.
This is the Hierophant. The Hierophant that fought with Iridote.
Of course. And we will
Continue to search the area.
Neo, take this back to the group. And I hand it to Neo and continue searching for fun
Perfect.
throughout the tombs.
Nia will bring it back over.
Settling the thing.
Michelle and Stefano, you're looking at the statue, you're looking at everything in this area, trying to just uncover something here, but you really can't. Nothing, you don't find anything really. So unfortunately, you kind of end your
wasted an
search, but then
18.
Neo comes over. Yeah, there's nothing there. Neo comes over and gives you the letter.
Found a note. Hands it to.
You, hands it to you. Talk to yourself.
Well, I mean, who is this?
That's your call.
Oh, never mind.
I'm right. So you can give it to me.
All right, yeah. So I'm gonna hand the note over to Adrastos. We found a note.
Yakal says, he looks at the note and reads it, and he explains that that is the priestess that we talked about earlier in the story. However, he's curious why your friend Miramon would even be down here. What was he looking for? Was he seeking to raid some of these tombs? Because he looks to Fantace.
He is no raider. He's not here to take anything.
He was seeking information on this. Why this city is doing so poorly.
Many believe we
Why
are
did-
cursed.
Well, maybe we can get to the bottom of that curse and break it. Like we did.
Bentley notices something about the platform. You rolled a 14 for your perception check, right?
Yeah, 14 or 15.
There is a small circular shaped a small circular shaped recess at the center of the prayer platform.
Oh no. Maybe.
It's gonna touch it. You know, rub it.
Bentley would put two and two together.
and he has an insight. Maybe the statue in the tomb should go here. And he gets carried away with this. He walks all the way back here. Adrastos, may I see that statue, please?
Teepo has it, but I'll get it. Here you go.
Thank you.
I'd like to do an opposed athletics check
Bring it on.
because I'd like to just give it to him myself.
So you play.
I'm just kidding. I'm
You play
kidding.
Duck Duck Goose around the coffins.
Yeah.
Did I do an
It's-
opposed conversation check?
However, I would like to, based on the earlier conversation of whether Miramon was a raider, I would like to whisper to Morpheus. Perhaps Miramon is not a raider, but Miramon did travel with a druid and a treasure hunter known as Vitza the Scorpion. Where are they?
It's a good question. You can bring the statuette into the dais.
Before Bentley does, he's going to say to Ron, I think the statuette may perform some kind of magic trick. Come, everybody. Oh,
Everybody, do you want to go?
Come.
I'll come, but I was searching all these tombs.
You were. I'll tell you what you find.
Bentley, you are wise beyond your years. Good deducing.
Well, my mother always said I was very good with my words and my numbers. Even though other people thought I wasn't the brightest tool in the box.
You place it down, Bentley?
The sharpest
Whisper to
knife in the
Morpheus.
drawer.
He means in the shed.
I've
The
heard
brightest
that
tool
too.
in the shed.
Right?
All right.
He puts
Bentley,
it
you place it in?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you place the statuette into the recess. And when you do so, you can tell this is meant to be here. I just want to make sure I'm reading this right before I don't want to mess anything up here. I'm almost certain everything is right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, when you place the disc here, it fits perfectly and causes the floor stone on the floor to sink down about a foot, revealing a secret compartment that contains a very elegant-looking mace, the weapon. It's made of bronze, has a cylindrical head that features intricate, abstract designs. And you're all standing around as the floor just kind of lowered a bit on this dais, and you all see the shining weapon.
Can I take a perception check on your call? I want to see if he seems surprised by this, or
Insight check.
that's what I meant. No, they're all bad. It doesn't matter. Awesome. 2.
He's shocked. What do you do?
I will reach down and pick up the mace.
You pick up the mace, and you look at it. You can see the head of the mace's intricate designs, as I described before. It looks like it is well made. It's got a good weight to it, balance, you being a weapons expert. This would be a very powerful weapon.
Do you have any maces of legend, Yakal, that would be hidden down here?
Not that I know of, but this must have been Eradocha's. Kept secret. But why?
Why, indeed.
Fantace wants to scout around for other secret compartments.
Sure, you could look around. Give me a perception check. What else are we all doing? Teepo, Morpheus, Ugg.
Was there another area of the crypt that we had not checked out yet?
No, Ugg searched most of the ones over here, and they seemed to be mundane. They had different inscriptions on it, but nothing of value in them. Anyone that you
No
searched.
fungi?
No fun guys. No.
Jeez, oh. please.
15.
No other secret compartments that you can see.
Any chance I can recall what Stefano doesn't recall? Is there any chance I could recall what the priest said to make the wards go down?
Through though the flesh withers,
The spirit persists.
Okay. And you said some of the tombs have no names on them?
No, they all have an inscription on them, but most of them don't like ring a bell to you. The ones that you've heard or seen, so they wouldn't be of note.
Okay. So none of them except for the one that we already checked.
Anyone that you've checked and I've told you the name, yeah, you would know. That's something important. Something that might have stuck out to you at least.
So this guy, he was in love with the priestess. He had a secret mace. He created this monster.
All correct.
Might still be around. Spirit form.
Yakal will say, "What is on the mace?"
Dang, I was gonna try and read those.
all right, I'll try to investigate the mace.
Sure. You don't need to investigate it. You can just spend a bit of time looking at it. It's hard to tell what it is, but it doesn't look like it's a design. It looks like it's almost random. What's your... Actually, no. You know what? Do me a favor, John. Do give me an
Yep.
investigation check. I apologize.
7.
Yeah, it does look like it's got no discernible pattern to it.
I walk over and put it in front of Yakal and say, "Do you recognize this writing?"
I don't. And it doesn't look like it's writing at all.
Pattern?
I definitely don't recognize it, but it's definitely not what you think it is.
All
Well, he
right,
said
so-
he said writing, and it's not a written language that he knows.
Is there any? There's no pattern. It looks all random. Well, I
Yeah.
gotta set.
Ugg, do you
Someone
want
do
to
an
take a look at it?
Arcana check?
A pattern to what? Like it's a mace, but it has a pattern?
It
No,
has
it-
intricate
I-
designs woven into the head of the mace,
I see.
Could
or
I take a
inscribed into the head of the mace. Yeah,
Someone
you can do an Arcana check. Yeah, go ahead.
Can we all stand in a circle and check it out?
You can. Yeah.
I'm actually afraid to take the mace out of the room.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why, but I
Please take
feel like I should.
I thought it was in your hands.
Yeah, but look where I am. I'm still inside the room.
What'd you get Arcana wise?
Oh,
And Teepo, give me a survival check.
Ouch.
Wow, everyone's rolling great today.
woo!
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on Tabletop, Bob. We can't figure anything out right now because Roll20 is screwing us over. So, enjoy the content.
But don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch us on episode 6 of Blood Lament. Still trying to figure out this mace.
So, what'd you get on the Morpheus R3?
Great.
It's probably magical. You don't know anything about it, but it's of a very intricate design. So you might assume it might be magical or have magical properties, but there's nothing here that you can do without detect magic or identify. And then for Teepo, yeah, nothing else.
Yeah.
So Yakal is just going to say, I don't believe that I should allow this, but I need to know what happened here. Are you going to investigate the curse on this city?
Yes.
Yes, we would very much like to.
You will
Oh,
take
wait.
nothing else from the crypt then. Just this. If this could be some sort of a clue or part of the answer, then I want to discover it as well.
I promise to return it after we have figured out what is plaguing this city.
I trust that you will.
This is in the east of this area.
East? Oh, this side?
No, I mean in that center room where we went north, and that's where we found the wolves. You went west. That's where you
Oh,
found the
the
crypt,
lock
and there's
pool.
also an east.
Oh. Oh, don't go there. There's our aquarium. It's become infested with a flush viper. The door's been locked and reinforced.
What's
Flush inside?
Viper?
A very
What
large
is this?
serpent. Do not go
But-
there.
But what's inside the room?
Oh, it's our aquarium. All of our aquatic animals have been killed by the viper.
Does this Viper have an interesting story about a prince and eyeballs as well?
No.
Then why it down here?
It got in. It got in through the waterway.
Seems
Not Miramon, sorry. Yakal
Problem.
is going to say, we must go before others discover that you're down here. Come, follow me, take the mace, and Godspeed. And you're going to
What
follow
was-
him back to the entrance.
Yes.
What was the one
Hyperia's
tomb?
speed.
This tomb? This tomb was like something, right?
Which one?
This one.
That these two had names on it, but
Yeah.
all
They
had
did have names on them, yes. They were high priest tombs, the tomb of Gyasi and Consamar.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so he's ushering you out, and he'll take you up to the dark of night above, where you snuck in once before, and he's going to lock up and make sure that the guards do not see you as you escape from the palace. And it's at this point that we're going to pause. So come back, everybody, for the finale of Blood Lament. In, let's see.
January of 2023.
Yeah. What is it, though? 3rd? Did we say?
Monday the 3rd, yep.
Monday the 3rd. So that's in a week and a half. So we kind of spaced these out relatively even. We started the 13th. It's the 22nd. We'll be back again the 3rd of January for the final part of the Blood Lament series. Hopefully. We'll see. If we have to stretch it out, we'll stretch it out. But I honestly think we'll probably finish it then. All right?
Sweet.
All right.
But
Yeah,
thank you for
I'm-
watching. Michelle, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm really enjoying this, so like I don't mind savoring it and stretching it out into more sessions. Like
We
I
will
think Esper did
savor
an
it.
amazing job with this. This is so cool.
We'll savor it all. Every bite.
Mhm.
All right? But
How do you eat a Hierophant? One bite at a time.
one bite at a time. Now, it's at this point, though, we'll pause. I think this is a good stopping point anyway. So you're leaving the tower, the palace of Tarab'ir, and we'll talk between now and then, but we'll decide the next direction and pick up right from here when we get back. Don't forget, you can check out all of my other playlists on YouTube. We just finished the Icewind Dale Rime of the Frostmaiden game last night. The finale,
Awesome.
the big finale, that is down at the bottom. And I might be forgetting a lot of other things, but just check everything out. Links down in the description. Esper's link is also there. Anything I forget?
Keep on the Borderlands next Thursday, the 30th.
That's right. Keep on the Borderlands. Yep. Keep on the Borderlands. We're not missing that. That'll be our next stream. So I'm taking a little break between now and then for the holidays. There won't be any streams after tonight till next Thursday. But I'm going to try to see if I can do some sort of a video and get that out as well. Stay tuned. All right. Thank you all the chat.
Hilarious comment, Wayne, by the way. Thank you.
What's that? I didn't see it.
What was that?
He said, next time, episode 3, Attack of Roll 20.
The dice gods, the digital dice gods can be just as harsh as the regular ones.
And between Roll20 and Bentley, we were taking a beating today.
Oh man.
Bentley,
Never sleep
not
on
very
Bentley.
charismatic.
Also, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you, Esper, by the way.
Yes.
This has been awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Happy
Well,
holidays,
everyone,
all.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We'll see you on the tabletop. Have a great night.